Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football. Tonight, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, and TMK Valley Propane presents the Claymont Mustangs hosting the Harrison Central Huskies. Tonight's game is also brought to you by First National Bank of Denison, WM Commercial Roofing, Wood Electric, and Keim Home Center. Now, let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Big Z Sports.
Okay. Been a long time coming, but Big Z Sports is back with high school football for the 2024 season. Good evening, everybody, and welcome in, whether you're listening at 99.9 or on our YouTube live stream. Thanks to Claxon Communications. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, and Tim Plants will be here with you for this presentation as the Claymont Mustangs welcome in the Harrison Central Huskies. And Shannon, let me tell you, this is one heck of a way to kick off the high school football season.
Yeah, we've seen both teams come in, and they're excited. The coaches are excited. You know, week one, we got a little taste last night. Well, I did up at Sandy Valley. We got to watch a great game, and these two teams here, they're ready for part two of week one high school football here for Big Z Sports.
You are locked into the Wood Electric pregame show as we are going to be going through all the good stuff about this matchup that we are looking at to open up the high school football season. Of course, Wood Electric providing residential and commercial electrical service. Be sure to check them out today for all your electrical service needs. Looking at this matchup on paper, we expect nothing more than physicality. Physicality, physicality. We know that that's what Harrison Central's MO is. We know the Claymont Mustangs this year want to bring in that identity that they're not afraid of you and they aren't afraid of that contact.
Yeah, when I look at these two programs, I consider these kind of like farm schools. You got the boys who work hard. They come from blue-collar families, and they do nothing but get out in the fields and work. There are probably a lot of kids that are hunters in here, and 4-H program kids, and all they know how to do is to be physical. And tonight, you're going to figure out which one of these teams is more physical than the other.
Yeah, and that's very likely could end up being who your winner is at the end of this contest. That's what both head coaches were talking about, that this is definitely going to be something that is going to be the differentiating factor here when it comes down to it. Of course, coming into this game, the big storyline, or one of the big storylines for the Claymont Mustangs, new regime at the helm now, as it is Buddy White who makes his return here to Claymont, and he takes over at the helm to try to right the ship, so to speak, for the Mustangs, Shannon, because it has been some rough years that they've had. What was it Coach White told us? That it's been almost 2 decades now, or pardon me, it's just over a decade since they have won a home opener.
Yeah, they went a long time since the home opener, and I think he told us they've only won 5 games in the last so many years, and he's come in and he said he wants to change the culture here, and none other than to bring back alum. You know, he was one of the star players back when he played here at Claymont, and then he went on to coach at some other schools and did some very big things. And I was down here to practice and just watching how excited he was, how excited his coaching staff was, and how excited the players were that he was here. They're jumping up and down, and you seen him as they was coming out to warm up, and he's got these boys ready to play tonight. They just they got to perform now.
Without a doubt. Now, looking on the other side of the coin, though, for Harrison Central, they come into this game, and we already know the MO that this team's going to bring. They are going to be smash mouth. They are going to come right at you. And that's kind of the bread and butter that they pride themselves on, so to speak. They've got a lot of letter winners and playmakers who are back on this team. They are hungry for more coming into this season after last year's finish. We know there's not a single team out there that is satisfied whenever the year is done, but they went 9-3 last year. which is very good, but obviously they want more.
Yeah, you always want more. You don't like your season to end after, 12 games. They want to keep going, and they bring back a very good running back and a couple really nice linemen. Leading the way on that offensive line will be Landon Thomas, who was a state runner-up in wrestling. And if you just watch him walk on the field out there, he's a big boy, but he's a very athletic boy. He's the type of lineman that you want in your program, and it's going to be interesting to see how the offense or the defensive line for Claymont can handle that offensive line for Harrison Central.
We will definitely be waiting and seeing that. We are so happy to be bringing you high school sports. Of course, today's presentation brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Novelis, and TMK Valley Propane. We're going to keep the Wood Electric pregame show rolling right along here. We're going to take our first time out, and when we return, we'll be talking to head coach Anthony Hayes of the Harrison Central Huskies about this upcoming matchup. Stay locked in with Big Z Sports all night long for more high school football coverage.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Back in with your Wood Electric pregame show, Big Z Sports live here from Claymont as the Claymont Mustangs play host to the Harrison Central Huskies as we open up the 2024 high school football season. And joining us on the sideline now is Harrison Central head coach Anthony Hayes. Coach, like you just said before we get started here, it's week one. What's not to get excited about, right?
It's going to be a great atmosphere, backyard brawl for us. We look for a slugfest, so we're all excited.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this is kind of like a little unofficial rivalry, right?
Oh, 100%, yeah. We know each other very well. Like I said, we're right in each other's backyard, so we look forward to this game every year.
Certainly so. Now, you guys coming into this matchup, I know we already talked during the offseason. You guys are always looking for building blocks to improve on last year. You've got a lot of returning letter winners. You got a lot of returning leadership on this team that I'm sure you guys are going to be leading on.
Yeah, we do. We played a lot of kids last year. Some kids were spot playing, some kids were starters. So I think we're kind of in the same boat as Claymont is. We both played a lot of young kids early last year. So, we're looking forward to this being a slugfest, and our kids are ready to go.
For you guys as a coaching staff, that they have a new coaching staff that came in here, or at least the new head coach and Buddy White. Is there ever some kind of concern coming into week one, considering it could be a little bit different than what you guys are used to seeing out of Claymont?
I guess probably people, fear the unknown, but I think fearing the known is the biggest part. They know what we do. He's seen a couple years of film on us, and we know what they've shown us in scrimmage. So it still comes down to blocking and tackling at the end of the day. So you can only run so many trick plays, and there's only so many schemes that people haven't seen. So I think if whoever dominates the line of scrimmage and tackles well and blocks well win the game.
Blocking and tackling, simple as that, right?
That's it.
And for you guys, I definitely got to ask, we know that Michael Kido is somebody who is a big-time playmaker for you guys. He made some plays for you guys last year. What are you expecting out of him in this first game?
We're expecting him to play like a strong senior that he is. So, we expect nothing better than his absolute best today. and that goes with our entire senior class.
Certainly so, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time. Good luck to the Huskies.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Go Huskies.
Head coach Anthony Hayes for the Harrison Central Huskies. Stick around for more of the Wood Electric pregame show. We've got head coach Buddy White for Claymont coming up right after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? Then call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So next time you need a repair, call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. 740-492-0987. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Schedule your appointment today and let Impact Collision work for you.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Welcome back into the Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports kicking off week one of the high school football season in 2024 right here from Claymont Stadium as we've got the Claymont Mustangs playing host to the Harrison Central Huskies. And joining us for the first time is head coach for the Claymont Mustangs, Buddy White. And Coach, I know you're very, very excited to be here, and I know you were ready to get the Mustangs out on the field.
Yes, we are. These kids had a great summer. They're very hungry. They know what they want to do. It's just about going out there and playing the game that they've been playing since they were in Little League. Go out there and have fun. Remember the things that we taught them. And, the wins and losses take care of themselves as long as we just continue to do the right things. And we've had a great week of practice, so I would be shocked if we didn't play well.
And, Coach, I know something that was huge for you this offseason, you and your entire coaching staff, was tackling. That was something you just reiterated over and over again. It's a great first test against a Harrison Central team that you know is going to want to put the ball on the ground.
Yeah, they have two guys that if we're not careful, they can hit the fence. They probably have more than two, but two that definitely stands out in my mind right now. We can't miss tackles. I don't care what it is. Just get the guy down. Let's line up and play another play. And, if the kids do that, just remember we had our tackling circuit. We've done it over and over and over all summer. As long as they remember the fundamentals that we focused on and they just bring the guy down, everything else will take care of itself.
Now, Coach, offensively, we know you guys lost some playmakers from last year, but heading into this season, you've got a lot of returning varsity lettermen, and you know that those are probably guys you can lean on.
Oh, yeah. Our leaders have been real leaders. One good thing, some people might think it's bad, but one good thing, we only have like 5 seniors. And when you're starting a new program, you usually get your pushback from the seniors. But we have had no pushback at all. These guys have been true leaders. And these guys are so hungry. We haven't won an opening game here since 2011 and 2012. That's a long time. And, and I just want these kids to believe that they can do something special, trust what we're doing, and everything will be okay.
And finally for you, Coach, how big is the battle in the trenches going to be, especially considering what Harrison Central is going to do, but also probably what the Mustangs are going to do offensively?
Oh, that's where games are won and lost, blocking and tackling, right in the trenches right there. I have full confidence that our guys are going to come out hard. They're going to play very hard, and I'm sure they're going to play hard too. And it's about, exerting your will. Whose will is going to be what's going to be the topper this week. And I feel real good about our guys. The preparation has been excellent. And if they just go out and compete the way that we've prepared to compete, I think good things could happen.
Thank you so much for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Mustangs.
Thank you.
Head coach Buddy White for the Claymont Mustangs. Stick around because we've got more of the Wood Electric pregame show, and kickoff is on the way here from Uricksville. Claymont takes on Harrison Central with Big Z Sports coming up after this. The Milestone Company is a family-owned and community-minded business that has served East Central Ohio since 1946 by providing financial and insurance services. Whether you're getting married, buying a home, renovating a home, having a baby, turning 50, buying that toy you've always wanted, or preparing for retirement, the Milestone Company has the financial tools to protect you and the places to celebrate it. The Milestone Company has 3 locations to serve you in Cadiz, Steubenville, and New Philadelphia. Learn more by finding them online at milestonecompany.com.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Copy. Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports live here from Claymont High School. As you see the Claymont Marching Band performing their alma mater right now. We are just about ready to go for kickoff here in about 13 minutes or so. It is going to be an exciting matchup between Harrison Central and Claymont. Shannon, this is kind of a funny thing. We start off the high school football season last night with Fairless and Sandy Valley. What an end to that ball game, and it was a bit of a rivalry matchup. Well, this is kind of the same situation. It's a bit of a rivalry here between these two schools. They're very, very close to each other.
Yeah, this rivalry actually goes back to the Cadiz and Claymont days as far as wrestling. That was a huge rivalry, a huge football game. It's been referred to as the Battle of Tappan Lake, and it's week one. I mean, what more do you want to do than get the win in week one? One program had a really good season last year, and they want to continue it. Another program, they've struggled for a while, and they want to get on a roll and get things going. So tonight's the start of the 2024 season. It should be a good one.
It certainly will be. Well, let's keep the Wood Electric pregame show rolling as we'll go through some of the starters for both teams. We will start with the offense for Claymont. You've got Drew Fox, who will run as a running back, kind of an H-back as well. Also on offense at wide receiver, it's number 3, the junior Mason Bailey. On offense, the quarterback and the junior, a 2-year letter winner in Nolan McMorrow. Then you also have on offense at wide receiver Jackson Jinks. He's a sophomore, wears number 15. Dane Fawcett, the senior, he'll also feature in on the offense. At the tight end position, it's Braylon Mullen. He wears number 49 and is a junior. Then on the lines, you've got sophomore, number 53, Heston Cranmer. Also on the line, sophomore, number 56, Brody Cameron. One of the other offensive line's positions, the senior Mason Morris. Then you've got number 66, Zachary Douglas, another fellow 2-year letter winner. He is a senior. Zachary Edgar, the sophomore, number 73, will start on the offensive line. And also at wide receiver and an H-back type of position, you'll have Calvin Edwards for those Mustangs. Defensively, some of your starters, you've got Bailey on defense as well. Ethan Fair, he'll be a defensive back, wears number 11. Dravon Searcy, he'll be a defensive back. He's a sophomore, wears number 6. Brady Fox, he's a sophomore, wears number 9. Jackson Jinks, the sophomore, he'll be a linebacker, wears number 15. Easton Hersey, fellow junior, he's a linebacker and wears number 34. Braylon Mullen, he'll be doing double duty in the trenches, wearing number 49. Brody Cameron is also on the defensive line. Xavier Arthurs wears number 59, the sophomore. He will be a linebacker. And finally on the defensive line, big number 79 is Camden McCall. As for your Harrison Central Huskies, Shannon Thomas, they're all about that Iron Man football as they've got a plenty of players who play both sides of the ball. Nico Worsham, the junior, he wears number 2. He'll be at linebacker. Michael Kido, a name you're going to be hearing a lot tonight, the senior. He features at running back, defensive end, and linebacker. Chaz Culbertson, the junior, he'll be wide receiver and defensive back. Brady Heyer, he will be your quarterback and a defensive back out there, wears number 5 and is a junior. Defensive back Jacob Kido, a junior, wears number 7. Kane Dunkel wears number 8, a junior. He'll be a wide receiver and defensive back. Michael Stock, the junior, wears number 17, will be a wide out. Running back and linebacker Blake Atkins, both sides of the ball for the senior. Wide receiver, defensive back, number 22, Cam McAfee. And tight end, defensive end in Jace Hythen. He is a junior. As for the lines, another situation where a lot of two-way players featuring on both offensive and defensive lines. Number 58, Jaden Harris. You've got number 60, Landon Thomas. And a heck of a wrestler for Landon Thomas as well. On the O-line, Nathan Dulkowski. He is wearing number 70 and on the offensive line as well. The junior, number 79, Dylan Walters. And Shannon, it's going to be hard to miss him. He's listed at 6'8", 370. You're going to see him out there.
Yeah, when he walks out there, he looks like a square-body Chevy pickup truck.
Oh, my goodness.
Compared to a bunch of Hondas out there. He's a very big boy, and it's going to take a lot of muscle to move him.
You want to be a linebacker shooting a gap and he steps in front of you?
Nah, I'll use the swim technique. Go right by him.
Good luck with that, Shannon. That's an ACL waiting to happen for you. We're going to go ahead and take another brief timeout here as a part of your Wood Electric pregame show. Pay some more bills, and when we return, it will be kickoff time, brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia. Stay tuned, Z Country. We've got Claymont and Harrison Central doing battle in week 1 of the high school football season after this.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugar Creek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugar Creek.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Welcome back into Uricksville and Claymont High School as we are set to go, or I should say Claymont Stadium, rather. We are almost set to go for Claymont and Harrison Central. Both teams about to make their way on the fields as we went through all of our starters. Obviously, there'll be plenty more names that are going to be popping up throughout this game. Both of these teams hungry to start off the year with a victory. But whenever it comes to the Claymont Mustangs, Shannon, not only do you want to defend your home turf, but they want to start this new regime off on the right foot.
Yeah, when you're a coach, come in your very first game, you want to leave an impression with the kids, and it's one of those games where you come in and you want to win every game that you play, but right now they're looking to compete, and if you can compete, that's a big thing right there.
Yeah, that is going to be one of the biggest things. That's going to be almost your telltale sign. If you can go out there and put on a good showing, so much momentum to start off. And I tell you what, something that Coach White promised us was that this stadium was going to be packed. It certainly is full of Claymont fans over here on this side, but if you look across the field from our vantage point, Harrison Central always traveling well.
Yeah, they traveled well, and if you look over there along the road in between the stadium and the water park over there's a long line of cars still trying to find a place to park.
It's a bit of a trip up here from Cadiz.
So they, time they got dinner and made their way, and now they're rolling into the stadium.
Yeah, it's going to be an electric atmosphere without a doubt. If you have not done so, get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You get notified every single time we go live, and there are the Claymont Mustangs as they enter the field for the first time in 2024. Wearing their brown uniforms, white pants trimmed in the orange and white, and going through the banner rather enthusiastically for Claymont in a great way. That's something you love to see is the senior Drew Fox. You want to see that senior leadership.
Yeah, and Drew Fox, that kid, man, he's a hard worker for Claymont, multiple sport athlete here, and he's always worked hard, and he's looking forward to this senior year in football.
Well, he seemed cool, calm, and collected when we got to see him on the sideline prior to the game. Given what I've seen from Drew, that is not a surprise at all. There's going to be a lot of Mustangs that touch the ball here, and they have a lot to be replacing from last season, of course, with a lot of graduation. Alec Terakidis no longer here, and your big-time playmaker on the edge, you got to find a way to supplement that now.
Yeah, and that's one of the roles that they're hoping that Drew Fox can step into. Terakidis had a lot of speed here. If you got him in open field, he did a lot of things. Fox has got a little bit of speed, but he's a little shifty, so they're hoping that they can get him out there. He can make a move or two and get positive yards every time he touches the ball.
What is that they say? More quick than fast.
There you go. That's all it's got to be.
Now we await Harrison Central to make their way out on the field as they have entered the stadium out of the locker room. They'll be wearing their white uniforms, black pants trimmed in blue and white. And Claymont will be set to receive here on the opening kickoff, trying to make a statement early here, Shannon.
Yeah, and that was shocking last night when usually that first game of the year, you kind of take that ball when it's a close game. You want to set that tempo. And last night, I thought Sandy Valley would, and they didn't. They deferred to the second half. And tonight, Claymont, they want the ball. They're going to say, we're going to come out right now. We're going to see what we can do.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Wood Electric pregame show as we are set to wrap that up now and almost set for the night's opening kickoff. Something really cool I wanted to make mention of, though, since we are here at Claymont. And the little thing that we got from Troy Beckley, who sent it along, there was a dedication that happened this week here for this stadium. And their victory bell, the first time that they have ever had a victory bell here in this stadium. And they wanted to recognize somebody they said has been integral throughout this program in his support of Claymont Athletics. And that is for Jason Donahoe, as he is the one who was recognized. And they've got a victory bell down there now.
Yeah, and Jason, he's been in this program a long time. Like I said, I graduated from Claymont in 1992. I played football here. And Jason was younger than me, but he was on the sideline for those games, waiting to fist pump every player as they come out of the locker room. And he's down
there. That's exactly what he was doing just a second ago, too.
And he's done it for over 30 years. You know, he's been here. So that's an outstanding thing that they did for Jason here.
It will be Drew Fox and Mason Bailey who are back deep for the Claymont Mustangs. And high school football is almost underway again here in Z Country. Thanks to everybody who has tuned in for our pregame. Get ready. Football is back in Z Country. Tonight's kickoff brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia, your auto accessory and local WeatherTech dealer on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Lining up to kick is Noah Thaxton, and he'll put it in the air. We are underway. And that kickoff is going to roll towards the goal line as it's going to be picked up by Fox, and he's just going to have to fall on it at the 6-yard line as that knuckleball spun to the corner. And between both Fox and Bailey, they didn't know who was going to grab it.
Yeah, Fox actually came from the far side of the field. He come running over here, and I'm not sure if Bailey thought it was going to roll to the end zone or what, but Fox had to make a smart play right there and jump on that ball. You know, for Coach Buddy Waite, your first off of possession has got to come from the 6-yard line.
So that's going to be quite the intimidating thing to have to deal with. Little Edwin Diaz closer music to start things out. Got to love that. Trotting out onto the field on offense are the Mustangs. It will be Nolan McMorrow who will be starting on the offensive side of things for those Mustangs. Wearing number 8, Drew Fox will line up beside him. 2 wide receivers, one either side of the formation. Mullen will motion from right to left at tight end, and it's going to be a quarterback draw. There goes McMorrow off the edge. He's got a little bit of an edge, and he'll push all the way up to the 11-yard line and is hammered out of bounds. It was a team tackle coming over late for the extra hit there as he was going out of bounds as the big senior safety in Cam McAfee.
Yeah, McAfee got over there, was able to help clean him up. I didn't see who actually made the chase. Strung McMorrow out, but McMorrow did a nice job right there. Turned what looked like was only going to be into about a 2-yard gain. Looks like he picked up probably a good, five yards
or so. It looks like they're going to give him 6. McMorrow in the shotgun. Fox lined up to the right. They fake the snap, and now they will get a change from the sideline. 2 wide receivers either side of the formation, 2 tight ends on either side of the line. And now motioning farther out, it looks like we have to have a player who has to come off for a play. They are sending Dane Fawcett off for a play, and stepping in place for him, looks like it's the sophomore Logan Arnold, so he'll be lined up to the right of McMorrow. Mullen will motion from left to right. McMorrow rolling straight right, looking for a hole, and he's going to get swarmed by a whole host of Harrison Central defenders. The first one through the line making the hit was
Blake Atkins. Yeah, Blake Atkins. He had a nice read right there. He read his keys and got to the gap right there and beat the offensive lineman to the spot.
So they worked backwards a little bit there. Losing a couple yards on the play was McMorrow on that keeper. As we will move on to a crucial 3rd down here early on. Backed up to their own 9-yard line are the Mustangs. McMorrow, he'll roll. He's at the end zone. He got hit, dropped the ball. It's loose at the 1-yard line. Scrum for it, and we're going to see who comes out with it. Almost looked like it was Harrison Central ball, but it looks like we are going to have a signal for 4th down. So a Mustang offensive lineman recovers it. Nearly a disaster.
Yeah, outstanding pressure right there by the Harrison Central defensive line. They was able to get to him. Made him change his directions. When he did, he kind of got cleaned up from the backside, knocked the ball loose, but an offensive lineman fell on it. So now they went from positive yards to now they're punting from their 1-yard line.
McMorrow is sacked there on 3rd down. Very short field to work with for the punter, who will get it away. It's going to bounce at about the 32-yard line. Coming up on it, thinking about grabbing it, but now backing away for Harrison Central will be McAfee. It'll be down at the Claymont 39-yard line. For the Claymont Mustangs there, Shannon, danger avoided for now at least. You got it out of your own end zone.
Yeah, and that's kind of got to be a little bit it's got to mess with you a little bit. You had that big 1st down run right there, got a huge gain in 5 yards, and then every play after that went backwards. And like you said, they avoided a big turnover right there. Harrison Central has got real good field position here, starting at the Mustang 39-yard line.
Central will come out in a heavy set as they are all jammed up in the backfield. You got 2 H-backs, 2 running backs. Pardon me, you got 2 H-backs, 1 running back to the offset of Hire, the quarterback, and now we've got a flag on the play. So a pre-snap issue here.
Jump off sides for the Mustangs.
Already getting drawn offside was Claymont there, and we know that is something. Harrison Central is going to want to do early. They're going to try to get in the Mustangs' head.
So what Harrison Central does right there, they don't ever go down to the ground and get set. They only put their hands on their knees. The quarterback makes one motion, and he turns and looks at the sideline. When he does, all 5 offensive linemen stand up. The Mustang player jumped off sides, and that's a role that I wish they would address in high school football, but they're not going to.
Ball on the 34-yard line, same formation. Now the Huskies are set. It's going to be a straight draw and moving off to the right side and breaking free and cutting the corner towards the sideline. Another broken tackle. That was Michael Kido with a direct snap in the backfield. He got all the way up to the 21, a gain of 13.
Yeah, it looked like he broke 3 tackles right there where he could have been stopped for 1 or 2 yard gains, turned into a first down run.
So 1st and 10 from the 22. They only gave him a 12-yard run rather that time. Heavy formation again, 1 wide receiver split off left. Looks like it's Kane Dunkel. 2 running backs in the backfield. There's a direct snap again. Running from the left side now, and this time having a hold of it is Blake Atkins. Atkins trying to bust a tackle, and he'll finally get dropped at the 15-yard line as he went off the left side of the line. Little less room there, though, but he was patient and waited for his blocks to develop.
Yeah, he did a nice job waiting for his blocks. Easton Hurst, he did a nice job trailing him from the backside, was able to make the tackle.
Gain of 7 that time on the run off the left side. We'll move to 2nd down and 3. 1 wide receiver far off to the right is Kane Dunkel by the Harrison Central sideline. In the backfield is Kido. Looks like Brady Hire lined up beside him. Also the H-back position, Chaz Culbertson. Direct snap. Kido up the middle, and he got upended after a gain of a couple. Nice tackle as they go low and take the ankles out. Ethan Fair, good tackle.
Yeah, Ethan Fair come in. Little missile dive got him to go ended him up over, how you want to say that, feet over his head.
So Kido has already had his hand on the ball twice as the ball moved up to the 12-yard line as it was a first down run. Set again are the Huskies. Kido is now in the backfield. And that snap is going to be an end around. It's going to be handed off to Cam McAfee. He's getting drawn out to the outside. He makes a move and breaks through a tackle, still fighting and driving. He's going to make something out of nothing as he was almost caught in the backfield. Huge block off on the right side got him that open space.
Yeah, he missed the tackle in the backfield right there. The coaches aren't happy about it down here for Claymont. I think they got away with one right there, but the officials can't see every play.
So McAfee comes the 3rd ball carrier, I should say, already on this drive. Gain of 5 that time. It is Kido who is lined up in the backfield. The direct snap will go to McAfee. He's going to go to the left side. He's going to break free at the 5, pushing, breaks 3 tackles, hits the goal line. No signal. There it is. Touchdown Huskies. As Cam McAfee broke about 4 tackles off the left side from 5 yards out to give Harrison Central the early lead.
Yeah, Ethan Fair kind of made a move to get in position, trying to make the tackle, but in the middle of spinning, McAfee put his hand on his back and kind of used him as an extra blocker and pushed him into his own defender.
A 5-play drive with short yardage will put Harrison Central up by 6. Lining up for the extra point is the sophomore in Noah Thaxton. 8:22 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies capture the early lead thanks to some power running. Snap is back. Thaxton gets his right leg into it. It is blocked off the fingertips there, and rushing off the edge was Trenton Cole. So it will be a 6-0 lead. Harrison Central has the lead over Claymont, who will have the ball when we return with Big Z Sports right after this.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms.
Into Claymont High School. The kickoff goes into the hands there of Drew Fox, who has broken 3, 4, maybe 5 tackles. He'll lunge forward and get up to about the Claymont's own 38-yard line. That's a way to fire up your team there, Shannon. He fielded that short kick and made everybody pay who over-pursued.
Yeah, 2 special team plays back-to-back right there. Maybe get this Mustang offense fired up, that block extra point. And then Fox right there, he was just patient right there, and he was making guys miss him, tossing them to the side, and got some positive yards right there.
They will actually mark Claymont at the 39-yard line, rather. So the offense comes back out after a 3-and-out to open the game. See if the Mustangs can regain some composure. We'll have one wide receiver either side of the formation. It will be Carson Golick, who is the near side closest to us. Other side is Dane Fawcett. And actually, it's a 4-wide set. There's 3 wide receivers to the right. Snap back to McMorrow. It's a swing pass. Fox out of the backfield, has open space. He's got some blocks. He's at the 50 and the 45, and he slides down after he lost his footing. Was eventually hit that time by Kay McAfee. He'll go all the way up to the 44-yard line now of Harrison Central. And again, Drew Fox making a big play.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Fox lost his footing right there, but it's probably a good thing he lost his footing right there because McAfee had him in his sights, and he unloaded and went right over top of him. But like I said, Fox right there got him out in open field, and he made some things happen.
3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. McMorrow hands off out of the backfield. Going straight to the back of his offensive lineman was Fox as he ran into the back there of number 66, Zachary Douglas. He was able to lunge forward for about 2 yards. It will be 2nd down and 8. 7:40 showing on the clock with Claymont down by 6.
Yeah, see if Claymont will come back out. It looks like they're going to come back out in that wide offense right here, see if they can move the ball.
Same formation, 3 left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Off of McMorrow's left hip is Fox. McMorrow, quick pass, and it's right up through the middle, and a gain of a couple there as making the grab in the middle of the field was Mason Bailey, who gets it up to the 40-yard line, so it'll now be 3rd and medium.
Yeah, Bailey caught that ball. He tried to turn to his right and make something happen. You know, and he'll see it on the film that if he would have just took and turned to the left a little bit and made a couple steps, he would have got really big yards right there, but he went the way the play was designed.
A gain of just 2, so it's 3rd down and 6. Shotgun formation. Trips wide receivers stacked on top of each other over here on the near side closest to us. Far side, 1 wide receiver, 2 Harrison Central's sideline. Play call change coming in from the Claymont sideline. McMorrow's in the shotgun again. Lone back to his right is Fox. McMorrow rolls right. He's got backside pressure coming. McMorrow still looking. Good block from Fox. McMorrow's out of time. He'll throw down the sideline, and it will sail out of bounds. So it will bring up a 4th down and 6.
I'll tell you what, Drew Fox did an outstanding job right there holding that block as long as he did. McMorrow was able to roll a long ways this way, but everybody else was giving chase, and he eventually had to throw it away.
That backside pressure coming courtesy of, I don't have a 54 on my sheet there, Shannon. Actually, it looks like it was number 58, probably Jaden Harris coming off the other side. Punt formation now as getting his leg into it there, and a deep punt that's going to go all the way into the end zone, nearly checking up. Good leg by Trenton Cole. So it will be Harrison Central ball now, 6:26 to go off of the touchback here in the first quarter. Cole, I'm sure, had the right spin on it, Shannon, just a little too much leg.
Yeah, and that was a nice punt right there, but at the end it only ended up getting a 20-yard punt because they was at the 40-yard line, and they're going to bring it back out to the 20 now.
So the Huskies back on offense. Last time it took them just 5 plays to find the end zone, capped off by a McAfee touchdown run from 7 yards out. So starting from the 20, 2 wide receivers out to the right side in both Cam McAfee and Kane Dunkel. Back in the shotgun formation is Higher. He's got 1 running back to his left in Kido. Direct snap. Kido searching, looking for a lane. He'll bounce off the right side, and he will get submarined under as he went off the edge. The ball did come out, but it looks like it was whistled dead as Kido got his legs taken out from under him by the cornerback over there for Claymont.
Yeah, Ethan Fair, another one. He come in there and did the same thing. He eyed him up, come in, was able to take the legs out from underneath of him. But Kido, from where we're standing, we couldn't tell when the ball came out, but it was already blown dead.
So a gain of 2 moves it to 2nd down and 8 now. Ball on their own 22-yard line for the Huskies. They break and will come out. Another heavy set for them. It is Dunkel who's lined a little bit off the line there. Now they're going to switch and completely flip the formation. Claymont trying to do the same. Huskies get set. Direct snap. Rolling to the right is going to be McAfee. McAfee looking for a lane, and he's got a little bit of daylight. He'll go out at the 31, make it the 32-yard line as he will cross a First Federal Community Bank first down. As a great job that time and finding space there on the edge for McAfee, but it looks like we've got a timeout as a player is shaken up here on the corner. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Big Z Sports will be back with more high school football here from Claymont right after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Take a second to step outside of your daily life and breathe. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District brings that perfect break from a busy life and great destinations for relaxing, camping, fishing, hiking, family-friendly activities, and so much more. Atwood and Tappan Lakes also have new campsites with full hookup connections and full-service marinas. Reserve your adventure now at mwcd.org. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District would also like to congratulate all of the area athletes on a great season.
Welcome back in now with Big Z Sports as we come out of this Cush Financial Group timeout, and a good round of applause from the Claymont faithful as McAfee is back up to his feet and will walk slowly towards his sideline. For the first time today, we'll check in with the sideline, brought to you by Hampshire Insurance, and it is Tim Plants. Tim, welcome back in.
Hey, Nick, how's it going? Thank you.
Hey, obviously we're very early in this going so far, but a lot of intensity here early on. Harrison Central, as we promised, that straight run at you smash mouth style was working out for them.
Yeah, there's a lot of big boys on that line, and they hold their blocks well, and great running back vision, and they find the holes, and they're just moving down the field.
Certainly so. Well, Tim, enjoy the game. We'll be checking down in with you throughout the rest of this evening. But
sounds good. Thanks, Nick.
So the ball will be at the 30-yard line of Harrison Central as we get restarted here. It was enough for a first down on that run by McAfee. But as you said, Shannon, McAfee had his hand on quite a few plays there early on. Hope to see him back out on the field soon.
Yeah, I mean, he walked off the field, and he seems to be walking pretty good over there, but we all know how those ankles are. They don't hurt as bad right at the moment, but we'll see how it goes here in the next half hour or so.
Well, the bright side is it's not cold because that makes it so much worse. Another heavy formation, and flipping the formation again is Harrison Central. They got a bunch of backs right up against the line, and Chaz Culbertson as well as Jacob Kido. And that handoff there is going to be straight up the middle as it's going to go into the hands of Blake Atkins. He'll push forward and actually make it all the way up to the 35-yard line. Nice 5-yard carry to start off after that timeout.
Yeah, they're, like I said, they're just loading on one side, and they're just smash mouth, putting a body on a body and seeing how far they can move them.
So 2nd down and 5 now. Checking out of the game will be Dunkel. Checking into the game will be Michael Kido again. Kido actually bringing in the play call. Big offensive line highlighted over there on the right side by Dylan Walters, the junior. Heavy formation as the quarterback, so to speak, will be Blake Atkins, and to his left will be Kido. Formation shifts again. Running from right to left is Jacob Kido. Brady Heyer is actually out here lined up as a wide receiver. Bobbles on the snap, but it's going to go into the hands of Jacob Kido. He'll lunge forward, and he'll get stopped at around the 40-yard line, very close to a first down, and it looks like they are going to give it to him. Another First Federal Community Bank first down, a 5-yard carry for the other Kido, Shannon.
Yeah, nice job by Atkins. Took the snap right there. He actually bobbled it, was able to grab it just in time to bring it down to give it to Kido. Like you said, and he come around and got some positive yards right there and picked up the first down.
Of course, if you're watching on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, all of our replays brought to you by Wayne Door, Premier Garage Doors, Entry Doors, and Windows at a great price. And we thank the Claxon Communications crew for all their hard work. Another direct snap straight up the middle, driving, pushing is Kido. And he was trying to drive straight through the arms of Camden McCall right there in the middle. Credit to McCall, he didn't back down. It was still a 4-yard gain, though.
Yeah, him and McCall hit right there, and they wrestled around a little bit and fell forward for a 4-yard gain.
2nd down and 6, 4:15 showing on the clock here in the first quarter from Claymont Stadium. Beautiful night for high school football. 2 wide receivers on the right side. H-back in front of Kido, and he'll have Hire out there blocking for him as he'll go off the right side. He'll find a lane, run into the back of Fair. He's still driving, and he's going to get all the way up to the 44-yard line. However, a flag comes flying in late from the back. Certainly looks in the area of a hold, Shannon.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Landon Thomas.
Landon Thomas, a state qualifying wrestler who's made a name for himself.
The official, I think, just sent him off the field.
Did he lose his helmet or something?
No. Personal foul.
Oh, my. It was. Not sure if there was a high block there or maybe a chop block, Shannon.
I thought I seen a Mustang player, because we were watching it go this way, and I thought I seen a Mustang player go flying out of the air, so I don't know if he grabbed a face mask and threw him or if he did something along the lines with that. But I knew who it was on when he called it, and then I got the confirmation whenever he sent him off the field.
Well, something big of note, that personal foul is a spot foul, so all of a sudden Harrison Central backs all the way up to their own 27-yard line. Huge loss of yardage there on that penalty. Kido gets the direct snap. He'll run right off to the right side, and crashing up quickly is the Claymont defense. They'll eventually push him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So give him a gain of about 5. Kido again, it's very a bread and butter offense, Shannon. Very much just a direct snap. We're going to run right at you. You got to find the way to stop it.
And this is going to come down to this half right here. It's going to be the conditioning. Which team is going to be conditioned the best? Is Harrison Central going to be able to keep up this pace, or is the Mustangs going to be able to get enough energy to stop it?
Well, it's a 3rd down and listed as 19, but it's a 3rd down and a country mile. So we'll see what the Huskies break out of the bag of tricks. Bringing the play in from the sideline was Atkins once again. Heavy formation. Doesn't look like Harrison Central is going to try to do too much with it, and a timeout looks like it's going to be called. And it is going to be a Harrison Central timeout brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Stick around with Big Z Sports. We'll be back for more high school football with Harrison Central leading 6-0 right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
Third down and long, and it's going to be a throwback to the middle screen there, and in the hands of Atkins, and he'll get leveled as he returns to about the original line of scrimmage. He made that catch there, delivered from Hire, the first pass from Hire. Shannon, not a bad idea to go ahead and try to get that little middle screen going, see if you could maybe break a tackle or two and do something special on 3rd and 19, but didn't quite work out.
Yeah, because Claymont, they was playing kind of in a little prevent defense right there. They're just trying to prevent you from getting close to that first down marker. They're still 9 yards away, so now that's going to force Harrison Central into a punt right here.
Good showing for the Claymont defense there to hold. Kind of bailed out by that personal foul, though, that eventually backed up the Huskies deep into their own territory. Hire is also the punter. He'll deliver it to Fox, who will run up, fair catch it, and he actually almost dropped it, went to the ground. A Central player fell on top of him, and now we're going to get another personal foul, Shannon.
Yeah, I mean,
or kick-catch interference at least.
You got to stay away from Fox. He never bobbled it. He didn't muff it or anything, but he had to make a slide to catch it, and he called for a fair catch, and then you landed on top of him, and you can't do that.
Coach Anthony Hayes wants an explanation. He's trying to say that Fox was bobbling the ball when he went down, so they were just trying to make a play on the ball. The officials are meeting, and they are going to call the personal foul there. So that's going to bail out Claymont. That's going to help Claymont quite a bit, I should say.
It don't matter if he's bobbling or not. As long as it don't touch the ground, he still has. He called for a fair catch. You still got to give him room to catch it.
So now, after that punt was fielded at about the 37-yard line of Claymont, let's see where they end up. Looks like they're across midfield. They're actually going to start in Harrison Central territory on the Huskies 48. We'll have to go back to that play, Shannon, if that ends up being a big game changer here for this drive.
I'll tell you what, this would be a nice time right now. Maybe try that little swing pass to Drew Fox again, see if you can get him out in the open.
3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. 1 running back in the backfield in the shotgun for McMurrow. It will be Fox. It's a pitch play. Fox is looking to throw. He's got a man wide open with no one around him down the field at the 30. Making the grab and making a cutback. Now at the 10, looking to pick up a block. At the 5, spun around down at the 4. Wide open down the field was Dane Fawcett, and that little throwback play from Fox was just what the doctor ordered.
Yep, Fox, he kind of wanted to make sure he got the ball to him and safe, so he had to stop to wait on the ball, but hey, you got to make sure you get the ball and get the catch first, and he did a nice job to miss a tackle down there. He was being tracked down from behind by Cam McAfee, and he missed him once, but I think it was McAfee ended up catching him.
44 yards, and suddenly we have found ourselves in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Heavy formation. Trenton Cole straight in the backfield behind the quarterback in McMurrow. To his left will be Easton Hersey up the middle there and not having much room to move for the Mustangs was Drew Fox. He might have got one.
Yeah, Fox did a nice job right there. They blew up that side of the line. He ran into one of his own blockers that got pushed into the backfield. He spun around, tried to come in. Somebody made a nice little shoestring tackle to trip him up.
That was an offensive formation that our own Travis McClellan would love, just like this one. Under center is going to be McMurrow. They're just going to try the tush push, so to speak. He's pushing towards the goal line, but we've got a flag coming flying in from behind. I think somebody in the backfield got going too early, Shannon.
Well, you're not allowed to assist a runner like that in high school football.
You can't. I think you can't pull and you can't push. I can't remember.
You can't push.
It looks like it's actually a
sideline.
Sideline warning.
Yeah, I was actually
or a sideline penalty rather. Normally you get the warning first.
Yeah, they were the officials were discussing that last night about they're trying to eliminate this. Maybe it is the pull, but they're trying to focus more on that in high school football.
That's bad. We can't even think if it's the push or the pull. Something you're not allowed to do down there, of course.
As soon as he seen the formation, he already had his hand on his hip. So I knew something was going to happen right there.
So the ball moves back to the 8-yard line now. So 2nd down and goal. It will be a shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Fox lines up by McMurrow in the shotgun. Mullen's going to be a blocker. He's actually going to be a ball catcher now as he got submarined down at about the 2-yard line. He got hit by McAfee, but Mullen, who is basically an extra offensive lineman out there at tight end, making the grab, showing off the soft hands, making it 3rd and short.
Yeah, nice job by McAfee to come in there and make a secure tackle, but you got to give credit to McMullen right there.
McAfee.
McAfee was the runner. Who caught the ball?
Oh, Mullen. Brandon, you had it right.
Yeah, Mullen. He did a nice job to catch the ball secure and make the turn.
So now 3rd down and short. It's marked at about the 3-yard line. McMurrow's in the shotgun. He'll roll straight left. Fox looking to pick up a lead block. He will. McMurrow cuts back at the goal line. He is hit, and he might be down about a half-yard short. The Mustangs thought for sure he was in. Here comes the official from the side, and he'll hold up the fist. McMurrow thought he was in too, so 4th and goal. Looks like the Mustangs are going to be going for it, and they're trying to call out that heavy package again. It looked like McMurrow had a wide open lane there, Shannon. And we got a whistle here, and a timeout by Claymont, probably wisely taken as there was some disorganization. 43 seconds showing here in the first quarter. The Mustangs are knocking on the door in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Big Z Sports will take this timeout. When we return, we'll see if the Mustangs can punch it in.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, They really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
Oh, he didn't hear me. Chris. Trying to go up the middle was Drew Fox, tried to jump the line, could not make it on 4th down, but there was a flag prior to the snap. And we'll have to see what that call is. It looks like the official's pointing towards the Harrison Central side on defense.
Yeah, he's calling encroachment right here, so they're going to get another shot. You're not going to be able to go over top.
Oh, no, that's too many big boys in the middle of that defensive line. Some of those big boys. Case in point on the left side, you've got Landon Thomas, who's listed at 6'3", 255, right in the middle. His buddy to his right, Trey Householder, a freshman who looks like he's down there low as well, number 58. Sorry, that's Jaden Harris, the junior, rather. So the encroachment will move him forward, what, about 6 inches, Shannon?
Yeah, they're going to be on the goal line right there, and they ain't got to get far, but that's an awful big offensive line or defensive line. You got to push backwards, and the boys for the Mustangs here, they got to dig down deep. They got to get lower than those guys and get a good fire off the ball right here.
So 4th and inches from the goal line. First quarter, 6-0 lead for Harrison Central. Under 40 showing on the clock. 2 running back set. Either side of McMurrow. 2 wide receivers right. McMurrow straight up the middle, dives forward, lunges, touchdown Mustangs. Touchdown. As Nolan McMurrow takes the quarterback draw in from about 3 inches out, and he's tied this ball game up as the Mustangs take advantage of some good fortune on that punt with the penalty on the fair catch from Drew Fox, and they cash in.
Yeah, and they did a nice job right there. They put Nolan at shotgun, so they put him back about 3 yards. They gave him room to be able to make the decision where he wanted to go. He found just enough of a hole and was able to get through, and the boys up front gave him that little bit of a gap. Trenton
Cole will be your kicker on the extra point. McMurrow to hold. Kick is up, and it is straight through, and the Mustangs lead in their home opener 7-6. Claymont fans extremely excited here, as you can imagine. And Shannon, that was a big confidence builder. You can see this sideline getting fired up.
You know, and that's what you need right there for your offense right there, to show that you can move those boys. Yeah, you got good field position because of the penalty, but you did the rest of the work to get down there. Now you just got to keep that momentum going here on defense and get another stop, get 2 stops in a row, and see what you can do.
Believe it or not, through all of the penalties and such and the stoppages, that was only a 5-play drive, and it was capped off by the short yardage touchdown run for Nolan McMurrow, who starts off the season right in his junior year. As we are set again for another kickoff, brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia. The deep men back for Harrison Central this time around. It will be Cam McAfee and Michael Kido, which Kido, he's listed at 6'1", 215, but Shannon, we saw him pregame, a little bit bigger body than that. Take it back, it's actually his brother Jacob Kido.
Yeah, I think they used their freshman size.
Probably.
Right there. Those boys have been in the weight room, and they put on some muscle mass, and they're pretty nice-sized boys.
Cole lined up to send it deep. Mustangs up by a point just before the end of the first quarter. He'll corner kick it towards Jacob Kido, who will run up and grab it about his own 20-yard line. He'll shake and bake, move left, breaks 1 tackle. Now he'll try to cut back to the middle, and he is grabbed by Cole, who will wrestle him down to the turf at the 24-yard line, and it looks like Claymont wanted a fumble, and they picked up the ball, but the sideline official here, he said that it was down by contact, and the Mustang sideline was irate at that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people down there seen one other play, and one guy said, no, you're wrong, but that guy gets the final decision.
So the ball will be at the 24-yard line of Harrison Central as they will come out back on offense. Brady Heyer, the junior quarterback, will come in from the sideline with the play call. Today's presentation of high school football brought to you by DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Give them a check sometime soon for all of your show feed needs. Heyer's going to line up on the right side now as a wide receiver. Kido straight in the backfield. Direct snap's going to go to McAfee. He'll go right up in the middle, find a hole, break a couple of tackles at his legs, keep him churning, and get up to about the 33-yard line. So a 9-yard gain to start off this drive.
Yeah, and Harrison Central's already calling their players to the sideline. They're going to allow the clock to run out.
End of the first quarter here, and it's Claymont who has a 7-6 lead over Harrison Central. Stay tuned. When we return out of this Cush Financial Group timeout, we'll have second quarter action right here with Big Z Sports.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Stadium as Big Z Sports is here with the Mustangs leading 7-6 over the Huskies of Harrison Central. We'll jump back down to the Hampshire Insurance sideline now with Tim Plants. And Tim, obviously a big momentum booster there for Claymont cashing in on from short yardage.
Yeah, being down there, and they did a great job at the line to keep it moving. On the play before with that penalty, I did hear the referee say that you can aid in any way. So I don't know if that's push and pull or if he was just trying to say one, but that was what we got from that. But they were able to execute a couple plays later.
Thank you for that, Tim. Good insight. So it looks like just the aiding of the push there. It ultimately didn't cost the Mustangs, who cash in. Now it's Kido up the middle. He will sidestep a couple tackles after he broke through the line with a head of steam, and he'll push all the way up to the Harrison Central 40-yard line. A first down and another gain of 8 yards there for the Huskies.
Dawson Matzel with the stop.
Quick look at the Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard. Dover leads Green 7-0 in the first quarter. Indian Valley 19-0 over Akron Ellett in the second quarter. Garraway up on Riverview 21-0 in the second quarter.
Thank you for that, Shannon. We'll check in with local scores all night long. See what I did there? Another heavy set, high snap into the hands of McAfee, who will one-hand it out of the sky. He'll go up the middle, and he'll crash down at about the 45, as it looked like at the ankles there making the tackle. Looked like Camden McCall was in there again. The sophomore defensive lineman there, Shannon, doing some work in the middle of the trenches.
Yeah, did a nice job right there. Number 70 for Harrison Central, lineman. He was about 25 yards downfield right there. The running back just got behind the wrong guy.
You just got to find that big body in the same color uniform as you and follow right along. A thank you to both the cheer squads for Harrison Central and for Claymont, throwing out T-shirts for Big Z Sports here. Heavy set again for Harrison Central. Shotgun direct snap. Kido, he'll cut left. He'll break back inside. He tries to push through a couple tackles. He's got 5 Mustangs on him, still driving, and he'll pull all the way forward to the Claymont 43-yard line.
Yeah, Michael Kido right there. He got positive yards right there. When the Mustangs got to him, they all went high. Everybody had him up around the upper body, but nobody got a hold of his legs, and then it actually helped him move forward. Somebody's got to drop down around the ankles and trip him up.
And it was all said and done. It was almost a 12-yard gain that time for Kido, who just keeps it churning. We knew when we came into the game, we talked to Coach Hayes, and he said he knew he's a playmaker. He said, we got playmakers all over the field, but Kido could be our bell cow out of the backfield. Direct snap higher. He's going to roll out. He's going to look for a receiver. Pressure up the middle. Lofts one deep down towards the intended receiver down the field into triple coverage to Dunkel, but he overthrew everybody.
Yeah, I mean, nice ball right there. But triple coverage, he had to lead him a little too far right there.
Fox was, or pardon me, in coverage. Looked like Bailey was back there. I believe is that McMurrow as well, Shannon, who was back there from a deep safety position. So we'll do it again at 2nd down and 10 from the 43-yard line of Claymont. Harrison Central down by a point, 10 minutes showing on the clock. Hire is in the backfield. He's got Kido to his right, 2 H-backs in front of him, 1 tight end just off the left side. Now up the middle, it's going to be Kido again, and he will be dropped after a gain of just a couple. He'll inch forward towards about the 40-yard line, a 3-yard gain, but now a 3rd down upcoming for Harrison Central.
Yeah, nice job by Kido right there. There wasn't really nothing in the initial hole, so he just kind of sat down right there and let his lineman move a little bit to his left, and he followed him and was able to fall forward for some positive yards.
3rd down and 7. Play call coming in for the Huskies. Blake Atkins will step in. So far, we figured it'd be pretty much all the Michael Kido show, Shannon, but there's been a lot of ball carriers between Kido, Atkins, and McAfee. They've been doing a good job keeping everybody fresh. Heavy set. They just flipped the formation. Now they're going to hand off on kind of a jet sweep. He dropped the ball. Coming around from the right to left side was Atkins. He turned around and jumped on it and fell on it at the original line of scrimmage. And coming off the edge there for Claymont, it was Jackson Jinks who almost had it in his hands.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he just didn't have it secure or if he tried to switch hands with it, but as he went around the corner right there, he was kind of blocked from my vision, and I seen the ball hit the turf, and he did a nice job getting turned around and falling on it.
So 4th down and 10. We'll see what Harrison Central wants to do. They are in Claymont territory, but they're right around midfield. A little pooch punt action, you think, Shannon?
Mustangs got to be careful right here. They don't get drawn off sides.
They line up in the same formation. Very heavy off to the right. 2 H-backs, a tight end, 1 running back, and 1 quarterback. Rolling to the right side, looking for a pass. Pulling up is Atkins. He's out of time. He's hammered down. He lost the ball. Scrum for it, but regardless, it's going to be Claymont ball on the turnover on downs.
Yeah, big number 7. The Mustangs got to him. Big number 73, Zachary Edgar, come in there. He's a sophomore, and he cleaned him when he spun around, jarred the ball loose. Outstanding defensive stand for the Mustangs.
Claymont ball at the 49, their own 49-yard line. Wow, with the Mustangs relentless on that pass rush. Good on Harrison Central, try to go deep into the bag of tricks. Mustangs were not fooled in the least.
Another quick Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard update. Newcomerstown, Bunk Millender having a big game as Newcomerstown leads 21-0 over Bern Union.
Wow.
Millender's got a 36-yard run and a 55-yard TD run. Malvern up over on Valley Christian 14-0. Stroudsburg up on Rittman 7-6.
Golick, Jinks, and Fair over on the right side. Swing pass to Fox. He'll make the first man miss. Gets past the line of scrimmage. Gets submarine under, and he got hit hard as he was falling to the ground, and making the extra contact was Jacob Kido. Fox hops right back up off the turf as a gain of about 3 on 1st down. That will cross into Harrison Central territory.
Yeah, nice job right there by Fox to keep his patience. He had a defender bearing down on him. As soon as he caught it, he was able to sidestep him. If not, that would have been about a 4-yard loss.
It will be Bailey, Golick, Jinks, left side, right side, another wide receiver in Fawcett. McMorrow, swing pass. He's going to get it out to the outside to Bailey. Bailey gets a nice block on the edge. That came courtesy of Jinks, and Bailey goes forward up towards the 1st down line, and it looks like we have a flag on the far side, and Coach Hayes is grilling his quarterback and defensive back in Hire. So we'll see what the call is, what the flag happened well away from the play, so we weren't even seeing what was happening.
Yeah, number 22 for the Mustangs come back over here clapping. So it's going to be interesting to see what the call is here.
Official comes out, and it is going to be another personal foul, and that's going against the Huskies. Oh, and it's offsetting because it looks like one will be called on Claymont as well. So we will do it again for, it'll be 3rd down and 1 off of the reception. Or does the play not count there, Shannon? I thought they would be dead ball penalties.
They're dead ball penalties. The play counts.
Okay, they are marking it off now. I just saw where the down marker was. It was still at the original line of scrimmage. Now here's the real question. Are they going to mark them both off? And in fact, Shannon, it looks like the play's not going to count. I figured that'd be a dead ball foul.
They must not have been dead ball personal fouls.
All right. So left side it will be Fawcett. Right side stacked with those 3 wide receivers they've had for the entire game over there. McMorrow had the one back in Fox. McMorrow's airing that out. He's going down the right sideline. He's got a man who's got a step trying to reach out and make the catch. Was Golick, but he got interfered with, and all the way down the field, it's going to be a 1st down for Claymont as the pass interference there. Unfortunate for the Harrison Central defender, couldn't get his head turned around.
Yeah, but in high school football, that penalty is better than 6 points right there. He had Golick, and the Harrison defender couldn't find the ball, so he just started grabbing at his arms and gets the penalty. So in high school football, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Of course, if you're watching our YouTube live stream, our instant replay is brought to you by Wayne Door, Premier Garage Doors, entry doors and windows at a great price. It will be 1st and 10 now from the Harrison Central 33-yard line. Claymont looking to keep the momentum on their side as they currently lead 7-6. 3 wide receivers left. Those will be Golick as well as Jinks and Fawcett. Right side, it will be Bailey again. Single back in the shotgun, and it looks like Harrison Central jumped.
Yeah, nice hard count right there by McMorrow. Got 2 of them to come.
So 5 yards. It will be a 1st and 5 now. Looks like Coach Hayes for Harrison Central. If you saw that, Shannon, over on the sideline, he kind of looked at his guys, almost made the up and down arms motion like calm down, take a deep breath, because the Mustangs are rolling right now.
Yeah, the Mustangs have got them rattled a little bit right now, and that's what you got to do. Take those yards any way you can get them, especially if they're free.
McMorrow takes the snap, turns, hands off. Fox breaks through. He got hit hard, bounces off the tackle off his hip, breaks another tackle, goes down the right sideline, pushes towards the 5, getting close to the end zone, but getting knocked out of bounds. Drew Fox with a highlight reel run.
Yeah, Drew Fox, like we said earlier, he's one of the hardest working athletes I've seen here at Claymont in a long time. And they don't have his height or his weight listed, but I can guarantee you, he's not as big as we make him sound on the radio.
Think of it this way. Think of him like a little bulldog, maybe. I'm not going to call him little, though, by any means. Up to the 6-yard line, they have re-entered the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Same formation for Claymont. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. It will be Fox who lines off the left hip of McMorrow in the shotgun. McMorrow turns, hands it off. He got blown up in the backfield, and Landon Thomas goes up and over with Fox and slams him to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know whose job it was to block Landon Thomas, but they completely missed the assignment right there.
Claymont faithful take a gasp as Fox went up and over. Thomas looks ready for the wrestling season again.
I'll say that was a little bit of a WWF move right there.
Think German suplex. That'll pretty much just describe it for you for all you radio folks. Trips wide receivers left, 1 right. McMorrow shotgun. Fox to his left. Swing pass. Fox cuts it back in the middle, and he's going down and losing more yardage. As on that pass there, he lost 3 yards. And guess who was in the backfield again? Landon Thomas.
Yeah, and Harrison Central read that one all the way. They had 2 guys spying Fox right there. So that means somebody probably was open.
So it will all of a sudden be a 3rd down and goal from the 15-yard line as Claymont is hitting a bit of a roadblock. Harrison Central's defense, give them credit, they are buckling down. 2 wide receivers either side of the formation. Fox lines up off the right hip of McMorrow now in the shotgun. McMorrow, 3-step drop, goes for a jump ball, corner. Golick goes up, and he has to play defensive back as he will rip down the defender on the edge to prevent the interception in the end zone.
Yeah, the defender did a nice job right there. Golick needed to try to spin back around and get in front of him, but he instantly just went to the defender instead of playing on the ball.
Did not see who was out there. I think it might have been Jacob Kido.
Number 8.
Pardon me, it wasn't Jacob Kido, it was Kane Dunkel. So now 4th down and 15. You got a lot of questions here, Shannon. That's quite a decent field goal depending on who your kicker is. Looks like they are going to bring out Trenton Cole, though.
Yeah, Cole was down here for a practice one night, and he was hitting some from a pretty good distance. Thing is, your offensive line's got to get a good hold right here.
It is going to be a 30-yarder as McMorrow will drop his left knee on the 20-yard line. So Cole lines up and gets ready, snaps back, kick is up, and Cole gets into it, and he'll drive it straight through. Trenton Cole, the 30-yard field goal, makes it a 10-6 ball game.
Yeah, and I've always said if you got a young kid and you want to get him prepared for high school football, tell him to go start kicking because you can always play as a kicker, and Trenton Cole right there just proved what a kicker can do.
So that will make the Claymont lead 10-6. Big Z Sports will go ahead and take a quick 30-second break. When we return, more second quarter action here from Claymont Stadium.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
10-6 is the Claymont lead over Harrison Central. Oh, we will rock you. Seems fitting after a score, Shannon.
Yeah, and special teams right now, a big part of this game. You had a block extra point. You had a big,
big
penalty.
Kick. Oh, yeah.
The penalty on the punt return, and now the field goal. So the Mustangs special teams are playing well right now.
So lining up deep for Central, it will be Kido as well as McAfee back deep. Cole has it lined up from his own 40. Today's presentation of high school football brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your insurance needs, be sure to give Tusk Insurance a call. As the kickoff will go to the hands of McAfee back at his own 15. He'll go down the left sideline, and he will get bottled up on the left side. Couple different players grabbed a hold of him before Trenton Cole came running down and grabbed him. He was trying to break out of an ankle tackle, and Cole just kind of bear hugged him down to the ground.
Yeah, and as a coach for Harrison Central, you want to fight your kid, but when somebody's around your ankles like that, you just want to tell him to go down because somebody's going to come in and unload on you, and Trenton Cole did that. He came in there. The kicker came in and finished him off.
So the ball will be placed for Harrison Central at their own 32-yard line. After that very quick scoring drive, they've had back-to-back punts, have the Huskies, so they'll try to right the ship, especially capture some momentum right here before halftime. 5:47 to go. Of course, stick around for our halftime here from Claymont Stadium as we will clue you in on all the good stuff that happened in this first half. And on top of that, we have a special guest that's going to join our halftime. I'll tell you more about that coming up here in just a little bit. Michael Kido up the middle, and he gets swallowed up by, you go ahead and make the call, Shannon. Who made that tackle?
Half of the Mustang student section. Looked like Ethan Fair got in there.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Looks like a bit of a cramping issue for one of the Mustangs defensive linemen. So Big Z Sports will take a timeout. When we return, more high school football. Mustangs lead 10-6 over the Huskies.
Novelis Urixville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They are currently hiring general laborers and equipment operators. Pay starts up to $22.50 per hour with industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Urixville, or call 330-663-3961. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
Coming back in from a Cush Financial Group timeout as we're almost set to resume play here. Looks like a little bit of a cramping issue that time around for the sophomore defensive lineman Camden McCall as the athletic training staff went out there. Not a fun thing to deal with, Shannon, especially in week one. The cramp monster is always a terrible thing to have to deal with.
Yeah, last night the cramping was pretty bad up at the Sandy Valley Fairless game. And like I said, the way that 2 days have went this year, a lot of teams, kind of taking it easy during 2 days because the rosters are small. You don't want to hurt nobody. And then scrimmages, you're only playing a couple quarters. Well, now you're coming out and you're going full bore. And no matter how well you think you are in shape, week one tends to get to you a little bit.
Camden hops back up off the turf and will jog towards the sideline, saying, somebody get me some pickle juice.
You see a bottle of mustard come out right there.
So we'll do it again now. 2nd down and 6 from the 36-yard line of Harrison Central. They find themselves down by 4. So they're going to come back out in that heavy formation again. I keep saying heavy formation because it's difficult to describe what they're lined up in, Shannon. Now they'll flip the entire formation from left to right. They'll line up heavy on the right side. Higher, the quarterback's actually all the way on the right side. It's Kido and McAfee in the backfield. Direct snap, looks like it's going to Kido. He'll go up the middle, and he will break through a couple different tackles, nearly broke free down the sideline as he will pick up another first down, brought to you by the First Federal Community Bank.
Yeah, right now that's the success that the Harrison Central running backs are having. It's mainly off of broken tackles. The Mustangs are getting to them. They're just not finishing.
12-yard gain for that first down, and he will put it just about right at midfield. Here momentarily, we'll check in with Tim down on the sideline as we get closer towards this halftime period. We'll see if he can catch up with one of the head coaches for either of these teams. Direct snap, Kido, left side, looking for a hole. He'll find it, and he'll lunge forward. That's another big chunk gain, about 9 yards, and Kido continues to grind at this Claymont defense.
Like I said, they're using so many running backs right now with those direct snaps that they're just keeping them fresh.
Easton Hersey in on the
Hersey will make the tackle for Claymont. This Mustangs defense, Shannon, it's been bend but don't break, as they have been trying to take the best right hooks and left straights and jabs from this Harrison Central line. That's a lot of big boys up front. There's a lot of size they got to make up for. 2 wide receivers split out here on the far or near side to us. It'll be a direct snap. McAfee, he'll go off left tackle, and he'll jump up over the pile and eventually get dropped just in front of the 35-yard line. It's another First Federal first down.
Yeah, right now, Harrison Central's doing everything they need to do. They're moving the chains pretty easy right now. Still 4 minutes left here in the half. Let's see if they start to play the clock game a little bit right now. If they can go in and punch it in before half and run this clock out, they get the ball after half.
2 for 1, as they say in basketball. 4 minutes to go now before the half. Of course, stick around. That special guest I was alluding to, we actually caught up with Superintendent Brian Wrench of the Claymont Mustangs, Claymont School District, talking about all the good stuff going on in the Claymont District, as well as the football program and all the athletics. Direct snap, McAfee up the middle, jumps the pile again, and he'll push forward, dropping just over the 30-yard line, make it the 28. That's another 7-yard chunk run.
Yeah, they're getting these runs right now, in big chunks.
Second down from the 29-yard line. It will be 2nd and 4. Harrison Central, they're putting some more guys out, split out wide now, Shannon, as Jacob Kido will split out right.
Yeah,
Higher will motion all the way over to the right sideline in front of the Claymont bench now.
Yeah, trying to stretch that Mustang defense out a little bit, but they're still staying at the same plan.
McAfee cuts back in the middle, finds a hole, and gets lit up from the other side as he spun around and met head-on with a Claymont defender. I think that might have been Trenton Cole who made the contact with him. Up into the red zone now, Jeff Wallach LLC red zone to the 20-yard line. Another big-time run, about a 5-yard run for McAfee. Looks like they'll have Cole check out. Checking into the game is Easton Hersey, the junior. 2 wide receivers left, direct snap, Kido. He's going to try to find room, and somebody broke through and just grabbed right a hold of him and yanked him to the ground with one arm. That looked to be Zachary Edgar.
Yeah, Edgar, that was another big play by Edgar right there.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for Harrison Central.
That is Kido is a big boy to just be grabbing with one arm and dropping to the turf like that. Came right through the line and grabbed him right on the shoulder pads right in the middle of the chest. 2nd down and 10, still in the red zone at the 20-yard line, almost the 2-minute warning, so to speak. Heavy formation again, 2 H-backs, 1 running back, direct snap. Kido's going to work right, going to draw it out, farther to the 15, now to the 10. He'll get hit at the 7 and go out of bounds, but a late flag comes flying in. And again, Shannon, that looks in the area of a hold.
I think it's going to be a push on a back right here.
Blocking the back, maybe. We'll see what the official call is as the stripes go out, and it looks like it is going to be a hold on the Harrison Central blocker out here on the edge. Did not see who it was. I think it might have been Jacob Kido, because you saw a big sigh out of him as he looks up to the sky.
Yeah, blocking the back or holding, the Mustangs will take whatever it is. Another quick Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard update. Waynedale is up on Tusky Valley 21-13 in the second quarter, so good game going on up there. And New Philadelphia and Louisville still tied at 0.
Big thank you to all of our Big Z Sports stringers and everybody making sure we keep you as updated as possible on all the area games going on. 2 H-backs, 2 running backs to the backfield. Kido's going to do a little end-around handoff to his brother Jacob Kido, who will go up the middle. He'll lunge forward and get back into the red zone at about the 18, make it the 17-yard line for a 5-yard gain. However, that will bring up a 3rd down and relatively long now, Shannon.
Yeah, there's going to be 2 big plays for that Mustang defense right now, and some of those Mustangs are starting to get their hands on their hips a little bit, but they got to find some energy right here to come up with a stop.
Minute 30 showing before the halftime break.
7 for the Huskies.
In the backfield, it will be Kido. To his left will be Atkins. 2 tight ends left side of the formation, 2 running backs. Kido drops the ball out of the backfield, and it's picked up by the Mustangs. Kido took off before the ball was snapped, and it is picked up by the Mustangs, Braylon Mullen.
Braylon Mullen, he was hot on his heels. He seen him going that way. He was running to him, but Kido gave him a gift and dropped the ball right there for him to pick it up. And That's a big play right there for the Mustangs. They got 1:15, and let's see if they want to do something with it or if they're content with the half.
Potentially huge shift there, as it was all Harrison Central in terms of the momentum. They were trailing on the scoreboard, but like Shannon brought up, they were going to get the ball into the second half. They could have really done a 2-for-1. However, now Claymont sniffing out. They're going to look to sniff out the end zone for some more to try to increase their lead.
Yeah, this first play will determine if they're going to go for it or if they're just going to kneel on it.
Shotgun formation. McMurrow back to pass. Straight drop. Going down the left sideline. Heaves it deep. It's a good ball, but it's just out of the reach of the receiver. It was Logan Arnold, the sophomore, who was streaking down the sideline. He was in single coverage that time by Kane Dunkel. And I tell you what, Shannon, Arnold had a step on him.
Yeah, Arnold had a step. McMurrow just a little too much on it right there. And that would have been a nice play if he could have hooked up with him.
Central's defense so far in this game, they've only given up the 10 points. Realistically, it is exactly as advertised. The Huskies are a hard-hitting team without a doubt. Playing some physical football so far. 3 wide receivers right. There is no one in the backfield with McMurrow. It's going to be a screen pass out here to the left, and up to the 25 before he is dropped is Dane Fawcett. So a medium gain there, maybe give him 4 yards or so, brings up a 3rd down and 6.
We're going to see if the Mustangs will now let the clock run a little bit. I mean, it's 3rd down. I mean, you got to get a big chunk of yards right here.
And it does look like they're going to let it tick down more. 3 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. It'll be a single shotgun or it'll be McMurrow by himself in the backfield, I should say. Play clock now showing 33 seconds on the game clock. McMurrow doesn't look to be in a hurry. Play call coming in. McMurrow will take the snap, straight drop, looking middle of the field. He'll step up. He'll now take it and tuck it and run. He'll get up across the 30, 35, 36-yard line before he steps out of bounds. Another first federal first down, and a great job by McMurrow to get out of bounds as well and stop the clock and move him closer.
Yeah, he was patient right there. That was a design run the whole time, but he had to let his teammates all do their job to empty out that box, and then he read it pretty good right there.
So now, 1 running back in the backfield with McMurrow, 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. McMurrow rolls right, gets Fox with a block out of the backfield, slings towards the sideline, in and out of the hands that time of Bailey, who I think heard footsteps from behind as coming up quick was Jacob Kido, who was looking to lay a lick on him.
Yeah, McMurrow rolled out right there, and he had Fox out there too, but they had him covered up pretty good, so he had to go out to Bailey, and Bailey was just unable to hold on to it.
Just 12.3 seconds showing here now. And I would imagine, Shannon, on your own 35, unless you got really something, you got a lot of faith in the bag of tricks here, you're not going to try to do too much.
Yeah, they're probably going to run a play right here, and then the next play will be just to run the clock out if they don't get something.
McMurrow turns, hands off, Fox up the middle, dances left, finds some room. He gets to the 40, now the 45. He'll slide out of bounds, and it looks like 6.5 seconds will still be on the clock. And it will be just short of a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1 from out the 44.
Yeah, you needed that first down right there in order to take a shot at the end zone, because now you got to come up for the 3rd down play right here. You got to get a first down. Can't let it kill the clock.
Well, we've seen McMurrow has a heck of an arm. We'll see if he just tries to heave one as far as he can down the field and see what happens.
He can make it to the end zone from here.
I wouldn't doubt it. Single running back off to the right of McMurrow off his right hip. 3 wide receivers right, 1 left. Pitch play. It's going to go out, and trying to find some room is Javon Searcy. Searcy looking for the sideline. He will get out of bounds, but it looks like time will expire as he hits the 45-yard line. So it will be a nice gain for Searcy with an 11-yard run, but that will end the first half as Claymont finds themselves ahead 10-6, as we'll see if our sideline guy Tim Plants can catch up with Coach Buddy White for the Mustangs as they head to the sideline with the lead. Good first half for Claymont. Maybe some missed opportunities there, Shannon, but regardless, they got to be happy.
Yeah, and Coach White here coming up to Tim right here, so we'll go down to Tim and see if we can get some words with him.
Go ahead and take it away, Tim. He's got head coach White.
Hey, Coach, I'll walk with you as we can come here. Low-scoring first half, but it's been exciting. You know, it's been a back-and-forth battle. What's your message to the team going into the half?
Hey, keep playing, because it's hot out. We got guys cramping. They're getting a little bit tired. We just got to keep plugging. It's going to come down to who's the toughest team and who can overcome adversity.
That's a great message, Coach. Second half.
Thank you, Tim, as our sideline sponsor. Hampshire Insurance this year, bringing in our look-ins down to the sideline. No surprise, Coach White, straight to the point. That's what we've come to expect already.
And he's been saying it all year, we're going to find out who's the toughest. He wanted to bring tough football back in the Claymont football program. In this first half, it was a battle. But now you're going to see who can stand for round 12.
We'll have to wait and see as we have entered halftime. Stick around. When we come back, we'll go through some of the stats, talk a little bit about that first half of high school football action here from Claymont Stadium. And we'll also catch up with Superintendent Brian Wrench of the Mustangs, talking all about what the district has going on with back to school and athletics back underway. You're with Big Z Sports, your home for high school football.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Halftime here from Claymont Stadium, and it is the Mustangs who lead 10-6 over the visiting Harrison Central Huskies. Shannon Thomas, let me tell you, that was an interesting first half. We promised some hard-nosed, gritty football, and boy, have they delivered so far.
Yeah, and we knew coming in you was going to see stuff from the Mustangs as far as McMorrow and Drew Fox, and they had some other guys that they had to bring in, and we knew we'd get to see a lot of Michael Kido for Harrison Central. But Harrison Central had more than was advertised when they brought in, McAfee come in with them and Atkins. They're doing a nice job as a triple threat back there. But the Mustangs won the first half. I mean, they could have went either way in that first half. The Mustangs made less mistakes. They got the big turnover, and they're leading 10-6 right now, and it's been a good football game.
Well, they got to be feeling good. The lone Harrison Central score came from Cam McAfee on that 7-yard run from short yardage. You remember that the Huskies ended up getting the ball deep into enemy territory, and they capped off a 5-play drive with that score. From there, they've had some decently long drives. Only problem is they've been unable to capitalize, because you look at what happened on the other ones. They were backed up by a bad penalty on their second drive, eventually had to punt it away. Then after that, on a 4th down play, they tried a little trickeration, got sacked, and ultimately turned the ball over on downs. Then the most recent time, they're driving all the way down into the red zone. Looks like they're going to capture the lead and have all the momentum heading into the locker room. Then a fumble in the backfield on a direct snap. The Huskies, it's just some mistakes they're going to want to polish up.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Coach Hayes is in there telling them right now. Like, listen, we kind of won the battle with the line of scrimmage, but they've made the big plays. They forced us into making mistakes, so that's why they have the lead, and we got to correct those mistakes.
As for the Mustangs, after their start, it was rather slow as they found themselves on a quick 3-and-out all the way back with their backs to their own end zone, as far back as they could possibly go. Then another quick 3-and-out. Eventually leads to them scoring on their third drive, as it was a Nolan McMorrow very short yardage touchdown plunge. From there, Trenton Cole knocked one in from 30 yards out on a field goal, and that's all of your scoring. But the Mustangs, sometimes, Shannon, we had seen issues with them finishing drives last year. We saw some times where they would almost lose focus and just seem like they had a hard time keeping their heads in the game. And that hasn't looked like that's been the case today.
Two things that Coach White said during our two-a-day segment, and he said at our preseason show that he needed to correct. One was going to be the missed tackles. Well, they're still having trouble tackling tonight. They have gotten better, but they still got to correct some missed tackles tonight. That's how the Harrison Central's been able to get their big yardages. The other one he said he needed to change is whenever something bad happened, they would tend to hang their head. He said, I had to change that mentality. When something bad happens, you push that off to the side and you move on. Well, after that first drive, everybody was sitting here wondering what was going to happen with the Mustangs, because their first drive that buried them on their 1-yard line. Harrison Central got good field position on the 39-yard line, I believe, went right down the field and scored. But the Mustang players, they never hung their head. They stayed in the game, and that's why they have the lead right now, 10-6.
We'll see if that holds up throughout the rest of this contest. Stay tuned right here on the YouTube live stream. And, of course, if you are away from your ability to watch, you can always dial us in at 99.9. We are broadcasting live there as well. You can hear the guys back at the studio in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Studio going through their halftime set list, their scores of what are going on right now. Wanted to offer you a reminder after the game as well. Be sure to check out the Big Z Sports Facebook page. We'll be giving away our Player of the Game awards and such, bringing you final stats and all that. But something really cool that I definitely want to make a point of, you know that we love to bring chocolate milk to the masses when it comes to these players in order to recharge and refuel. Well, it's special this year, really special for Big Z Sports, because in remembrance of the late Doug Wills, after tonight's game, Smith Dairy, Bueller's, and the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers teamed up to provide players ice-cold chocolate milk, of course the official drink of the OHSAA. It's packed with carbohydrates to provide energy, protein to help refuel, repair, and grow muscles. It's got fluids to rehydrate, vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies, and the players will power up whenever they have this delicious chocolate milk. I know Shannon's looking forward to one, too.
Hey, I'm always excited whenever those kids all say that they all got a bottle of chocolate milk and the coaches all got theirs. And everybody's on the bus, and I go pick the coolers up, and there's one left in that cooler. Man, that makes for a nice ride home, have that ice cold chocolate milk.
It certainly does. Well, it is halftime, and we will go ahead and take a timeout here. 10-6, Claymont leads Harrison Central. When we come back, we're talking to Claymont Superintendent Brian Wrench. We caught up with him about all the cool stuff going on with the Claymont City School District. Stay tuned with Big Z Sports. Second half action brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, Novelis, and DAC Vitamins and Minerals is on the way after this. Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? Then call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So next time you need a repair, call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. 740-492-0987. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Schedule your appointment today and let Impact Collision work for you.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. The Milestone Company is a family-owned and community-minded business that has served East Central Ohio since 1946 by providing financial and insurance services. Whether you're getting married, buying a home, renovating a home, having a baby, turning 50, buying that toy you've always wanted, or preparing for retirement, the Milestone Company has the financial tools to protect you and the places to celebrate it. The Milestone Company has 3 locations to serve you in Cadiz, Steubenville, and New Philadelphia. Learn more by finding them online at milestonecompany.com.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
I'm here with Claymont and Harrison Central doing battle on the first week of high school football in 2024. And Big Z Sports will step aside here and talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's going on at Claymont, the host site for our first broadcast of the year. And joining us is Superintendent Brian Wrench. First and foremost, Mr. Wrench, thank you so much for taking some time and talking with us.
Oh, that's not a problem, Nick. I really appreciate you guys being at our game and letting us provide some opportunity to inform our community on what's happening at Claymont.
And speaking of what's happening, it is that wonderful time of year, you know, the back-to-school season and such. I know for the kids going back into school, I'm sure they're very excited to get back in those classrooms, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that some people might not even know about whenever it comes to trying to get the classrooms and everything ready to go for the year.
Oh, very much so. I mean, our maintenance staff and custodial staff work very, very hard this year getting things prepared as far as at building levels, you know, and our secretarial support for each building and actually its central office are working hard as making sure our forms are filled out correctly for parents, you know, even helping parents get them filled out. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes things that happen. Getting Chromebooks, we are a one-to-one school, so every student has a Chromebook, so getting those ready, updated, purchasing new. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes inner workings.
And I know it is a very exciting time with the new year coming around, but this is always something that made me chuckle is we know how much we love our high school athletics. High school football getting started basically as your students are coming back in the door. I'm sure that has its own challenges too.
Oh, it does. I mean, you know, I think the football's moved up another week from where it was before, so it seems to start earlier and earlier. You know, but our football program, you know, from time the season ended to whenever Coach White was hired, they've been very active in the weight room, working out as individuals or as team camps, and then, you know, the kids then in turn try to work in, you know, I got to come back to school because they're kind of working a full-time job during the summer, prepping for athletics, but then now we come back to their full-time job as a student as well.
Now, before we get too much into the athletics conversation, I wanted to ask, and I know Mary from our newsroom has talked to you about it already with our back-to-school series, but you guys have some exciting projects that are going on at Claymont that I know you guys are very happy to highlight.
No, we do. You know, one major thing that we have going on is our solar array that will be installed and operable by November. You know, that is a project that was presented to us that is no cost to the district, but we have given up some of our agricultural land to put the array in the fields adjacent to our baseball and softball fields. And then we get to have some reduction of our electric costs due to that solar array. And then, so that is one big thing that's happening for us, and they continue to move forward as we speak. Another project we have kind of going on is our school-based health clinic. We're currently in the design phases of our school-based health clinic. We have looked at securing a contractor for that, and that would be Beaver Constructors. They will be working on that project, and we're very happy to have them as they also built our field house back in 2020 and 2021. So working with them is a good thing. Hopefully we'll have that clinic operable by August of 25. Beaver put together a expedited timeline, and by having that, we could have it operable by the time school starts next year. So that's another big project for our area as well.
Yeah, it certainly can be a huge help there, without a doubt. I think that is something I've seen from some other schools trying to implement that, so I think it's a very good forward-thinking kind of idea. Looking more on the athletic side, of course, we're talking high school football as the season is underway. I know there's a lot of excitement with the new coaching staff here in place, and I know you guys are looking for good things from the Mustangs on the football field. But outside of that, fall season comes around, a whole bunch going on in terms of Claymont sports.
Yeah, believe it or not, like our golf season for the boys and the girls in junior high is about a month in and halfway through their season already. Their sectional tournament is toward the end of September. So both those teams are working hard and progressing, and volleyball's had a few matches already. And our cross country will kick off tomorrow, actually, at the Early Bird.
And on top of that, something I definitely want to make mention here is with Claymont, it always seems like you guys have really, really good community support. I mean, kind of evidenced by, the stands for the football game today. But on top of that, it seems like there are so many proud boosters of the Mustangs.
Oh, there are, and it is great to see so many people in the stands. I know Coach White, his former classmates are here cheering him on and want to see him successful. But our booster club for the athletic department works very hard to support our kids. We also have the football moms club, that helps pick up some of those little incidentals as well. The team meals on Thursday nights. It's just something that our community kind of pulls together and makes sure that our kids have the best that they can provide.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we're always very thankful that we can provide some of the coverage for the high school athletes out of the Twin Cities. On top of that, just wanted to ask, looking forward to a year ahead. I know that there's a lot to go here so far, and there's a lot of work that goes into it. But anything you're most looking forward to throughout this school year?
It's the things we're just looking forward to, I think, is progressing with those two projects I mentioned earlier. Our staff is going through the science of reading, so we talk about the academics side of things. Continually progressing in the academic world are some things we just want to continue to move forward with, and we're always looking to improve no matter what.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time, Superintendent. Super appreciated, and we hope you guys have a great year, and we look forward to seeing some more Mustang football throughout this season.
I appreciate you having me. Thanks a lot.
Claymont Superintendent Brian Wrench here joining us at halftime. Of course, stick around. We've got second half action on the way. Claymont and Harrison Central, the high school football season is here in 2024 with Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back into Claymont Stadium as we are set for the second half of action in high school football in 2024. We come out of you could call it a Cush Financial Group timeout there, Shannon. 10-6 is the score. Claymont leads Harrison Central. 30 seconds on the clock here before both these teams take the field again. And realistically for the Mustangs, Shannon, with this lead, not what you'd call a high-powered offense. You had 6 for 9 for Nolan McMorrow for 25 yards. He had that 1-yard touchdown run. Drew Fox 1 for 1 through the air for 44 yards, 5 carries for 28 yards. Then Javon Searcy, 1 carry for 11 yards. That's all of your yardage in the first half, and you lead.
And, both of these teams aren't getting a lot of big yardage plays offensively. Defensively, they're doing the things they're supposed to do. We're in a real good ball game right here. And sooner or later, we got to come up with a McInturf Realty player of the game, and we might just have to go off somebody that had the most heart tonight.
Maybe so. Michael Kido has 13 carries for the Huskies, And right now, not necessarily knocking on the door of a 100-yard game by any means, but he could very well be there by the end of this third quarter, depending on what the Huskies do, as they will start off with the ball here to start this second half, as it is another Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Trenton Cole for the Mustangs has it teed up, and he will put it deep. It's a little pooch kick, and it looks like we were offside over here as one of the Mustangs got started a little bit early. I think it was Searcy.
Yeah, it just
I think the timing was off just a bit.
Yeah, Cole come in and went to do that onside kick to try to catch off the Huskies offsides, and seriously, he had a dead beat for the ball already, but he got going before the foot was put to the ball. So now that onside kick is going to be Noyd, and he's going to have to boot it deep now.
So now they'll be kicking from the 35-yard line, and whether you're tuned in at 99.9 or live streaming on our YouTube channel, thank you so much for making us your first stop in high school sports in Z Country. Of course, plenty of other games going on right now, thanks to WTUZ and WJER being under the same umbrella with Big Z Sports. There goes the kickoff, and it's into the hands of the speedy McAfee. He'll go down the left side. He'll go on the numbers. He breaks a couple tackles, cuts back. He'll cross midfield. Now he'll cut to the right, and he's got some daylight. He'll cut back to the middle. Cole and a whole host of other Mustangs will have to finally wrap him up, but he's all the way down to the 30-yard line, as it was Cam McAfee who will start off in great field position with Harrison Central.
And if I believe right, this is what happened last year, the second half of the game. Harrison Central actually returned it for a touchdown, and he just about broke out one right there.
Our replays on our live stream, if you're watching, brought to you by Wayne Dorr. Has very short yardage here for Harrison Central to start things off. They have that heavy package again with a whole bunch of tight ends, H-backs, one wide receiver split out on the right side. In the backfield, it will be Kido. It's a direct snap to him. He'll cut back in. He'll go to the 25, breaks another arm tackle to the 20, and he will still be lunging forward before he's finally tackled down by a whole group of Mustangs. He's entered the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone on a first federal first down.
Yeah, a lot of Mustangs are hitting high, and it looks like they're ripping at the ball instead of finishing the tackle, and he's just shedding them away. And like you said, he broke 3 or 4 tackles right there, and then carried another 3 or 4 kids 5 yards down the field.
And guys, on that kickoff, judging by the reaction of the Claymont sideline, I don't think he was supposed to kick it that deep.
Oh, good insight on that. Tim Plants on the sidelines, standing right here on the Claymont sideline, and that could be a little bit of a miscue there. Kido up the middle, breaks more tackles, cuts back left. He's got green grass, he's got the corner, and he's got the end zone. From 20 yards out, Michael Kido cuts to the right side in the right hash marks, works all the way back across the field, and clips the front corner of the end zone, and he's found pay dirt.
Yeah, Harrison Central come out. It only took 49 seconds to find the end zone right there. So now the Mustang offense is going to have to come out. They're going to have to answer that call.
12-10, Harrison Central now leads as they will line up. We'll see if they want to go for 2 here. After the blocked extra point before, it certainly looks like they're going to do that as they are lined up in a traditional huddle. They will come out, and sure enough, they've got something going on. A player in the backfield we haven't seen yet to this point. Well, we haven't seen him in a while. Was Chaz Culbertson. He's back there. Now the direct snap to Kido. Whistle as might have a timeout called here. And it does look like we had a timeout. Looks like the Huskies took a timeout, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We will keep it right here with this just being for the conversion, and we're so early into the second half, Shannon. So it's 2 plays, 30 yards, and Harrison Central finds themselves up. I'm sure the Huskies wanted a quick start to the second half. That's exactly what they got.
Yeah, I mean, they just pretty much dominated every aspect right there of this second half, and they made it look easy. And that Claymont defense right here has got to find a way to make a stand on this 2-point conversion. That'll give them a shot that they can at least take the lead with the field goal.
Of course, we were going to attempt to catch up with head coach Anthony Hayes of Harrison Central, but trying to fit all the love in for our sponsors and such ran a little long. Couldn't quite get Coach Hayes. We'll see if we can, depending on the outcome of the game, we'll see if we can, of course, get him at the end of this contest. It's going to depend on what happens from here on out, as Claymont finds themselves down by 2 now. Harrison Central, it was just what the doctor ordered on that quick drive, but you can't overstate how much Cam McAfee energized them. That was about a 70-yard return, Shannon.
Yeah, and he did it
breaking 50-yard return, rather.
Breaking a lot of tackles right there. He went right up through the center of the field and just kept shedding people, carrying a couple people, and the Mustangs got to do better tackling.
So the Huskies are going to go for 2 in the backfield. It is Atkins, Direct snap's going to go to McAfee. Plunges right up the middle, almost untouched as he splits the defense and puts 2 on the board for the Huskies. It's now 14-10. And down the stretch, that could be a big 2-point score because now a field goal does you no good if you're Claymont.
Yeah, like I said, the Mustang offense now has got to come out, and they got to answer it. That whole second quarter, they did a nice job on offense moving the ball. They got to find a way to move it now.
It'll be another Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff upcoming here. And it looks like the Claymont Mustangs coaching staff trying to rally the troops, get everybody back in line. Sometimes that can be a bit of shell shock whenever you come out and you see that happen so quickly. When you all of a sudden you had all that momentum, you're riding so high. As it looks like they Coach Buddy White having a conversation with his kicker, Trenton Cole, probably telling him, hey, make sure we know where we're kicking this time.
Yeah, he had him out there, and he's seen a lot of hand motions and stuff, and he was telling him he should have kicked it here towards the sideline, and his kicker understands now.
Of course, today's presentation of high school football brought to you by Novellus. Thank them so much for all they are doing for high school sports in Z Country. There were 2 deep men back for Claymont. One is Drew Fox. I believe the other side is Mason Bailey. Hard to see for us. Lining it up now for Central is Noah Thaxton, who looks to boot it deep. Harrison Central, 11-11 on the clock here in the third quarter. They find themselves up 14-10. Running up and making the grab there. Looks like it'll be Bailey. Bailey's going to find a hole. He's got a big hole. He breaks 3 tackles. Now he's going down the left sideline. Braxton's the only one he's got to beat. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Turnabout fair play as the Mustangs get right back at it and return it for a big-time play there. All the way down the sideline to the 25.
Yeah, Mason Bailey, he did a nice job right there. I don't know what happened on the kickoff right there. The Harrison Central kicker, he went up to kick it, and then he kind of did a little hesitation. He stopped, and then he took off, and he kicked it, and Bailey caught it. Bailey was at full speed when he caught that ball and returned it. Made a couple nice little moves, outran a couple players, and thought he was going to get the distance, but they got a good angle on him and finished it.
That was like the CFL with the motion where they can run, or the Arena Football League where they can run towards the line. Shotgun formation. McMurrow pitches out right. It's Searcy. Searcy looking for a hole. Jumps forward. He'll fall down at about the 21-yard line, so a 4-yard carry to start off this drive.
Olin Wade with the stop for the Huskies. Second down for Claymont.
So they will start. They will go from the 21-yard line on second down. So the touchdown run for Michael Kido from 20 yards out has Harrison Central ahead, but Claymont looking to get the momentum back. Handoff out of the shotgun. Fox has the corner. He's got a first down. He'll spin around the tackle, try to get some more. He won't be able to do it, but still it's a first federal first down as we will now enter into the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
Yeah, Fox took a shot in the back right there as he tried to spin around. Nice job by the Harrison Central defender. He thought Fox looked like he was going to go out of bounds, and he tried to do a little spin back, but the defender didn't fall for it.
Fox is going to come take a breather after that big hit to the back. So it looks like Searcy's back out there again for Claymont. Fox coming over to get a drink of water. Neither of these sides have stopped hitting, that's for sure. 3 wide receivers left, 1 right. McMurrow with the running back in the backfield. Searcy, he's going to get blown up in the backfield. He broke 1 tackle, but then he got swarmed by 3 different Central defenders.
With the carry, a loss on the play.
That was a big loss right there.
As a player goes down, and it looks like we will take a timeout here. Big Z Sports will return with more high school football coming up here. 14-10, the lead Harrison Central has. Back with Big Z Sports after this.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Back into Claymont Stadium as Javon Searcy will make his way off the side towards the sideline now. as we will jump down to the sideline with Tim Plants, brought to you by Hampshire Insurance, providing a path forward before the unthinkable happens. And Tim, you know, all of a sudden Claymont really energized their crowd, re-seized this momentum. Now they got to capitalize.
It's definitely been a game of momentum. The first half was bend but don't break, and now it's the offense is taking control and just moving right down the field on both ends.
Thank you for that, Tim. Is now a quick pass out here to the left, kind of like a wide receiver screen almost, as he goes to Carson Golick. And they'll get a nice little chunk there and work their way back up towards about the 12-yard line or so. Pardon me, take about a 14-yard line rather, so they're back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so about a 6-yard, nice little pass play right there, but now it's third down, so you got to get a big chunk of yards right here.
Shotgun formation, one running back to the right is Fox. Two wide receivers either side. Now motioning from left to right is one of those receivers. McMorrow's going to roll straight right. Look in the back quarter of the end zone. He's going to lob it. Had a man for a minute, but he threw it well out of bounds as both players come crashing down towards the student section or towards the band risers in there. So now it'll be 4th down and 10 from the Harrison Central 14. Cole hit from 30. This would be a little bit longer.
Yeah, right now that would be what?
About a 31.
31-yard field goal.
And it looks like they are going to put Cole back out there. Why not? The drive stalls for Claymont. They look to capitalize now on the good field position they got off of the great return for Bailey. Cole will line up. Well, he's on the 20 again, so it'll be another 30-yarder if he hits it. Cole puts his leg into it. It is up, and it is good once again. Trenton Cole is good, 2 for 2 from 30 yards out. It's a 14-13 ball game. Harrison Central still has the lead. They'll have the ball. Big Z Sports will take a quick timeout, and we'll return right after this.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugar Creek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugar Creek.
Back to Claymont Stadium, 14-13, Harrison Central leads. Trenton Cole, 2 for 2 from 30 yards as he has 6 points to his own name. The Mustangs still down by 1 as we'll wait and see what the Mustangs can do on defense. Huskies, they want to do a repeat of their opening drive from the second half where it took them just 2 plays after a great kickoff return to find the end zone.
If I'm a betting man right here, this ball was probably going to end over here about the 30-yard line. And
35 or so of Harrison Central in the corner. Cole is lined up on the far hash mark away from the press box. So I wouldn't be shocked if he is going to try to angle it in this open green space.
Get it past the 35 and kick it out of bounds.
Another Cartoons, a New Philadelphia kickoff. It's going deep instead, straight to McAfee at the 20, up to the 30 rather. He'll push forward to the 40 and will go down at the Harrison Central 40. McAfee with another good return there, another 20-yard return for him.
Yeah, and Ethan Fair come in there and laid a big hit on him right there. So it was a nice open field tackle by Ethan Fair.
First down for Harrison Central.
So the Huskies take back over on offense. Michael Kido back in the backfield. We've only seen Brady Heyer, the quarterback. I think he's only uncorked 1 so far today, Shannon.
And he threw that into triple coverage. He was confident with that pass, but kind of just a little overthrown.
2 wide receivers split out far here on the right, probably the farthest we've seen from Harrison Central all game. 1 H-back up. 2 running backs in the backfield. Direct snap. This one's going to Atkins. Atkins tries to break the ankle tackle. He will, and he'll push forward towards the Harrison Central sideline over to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, actually, that was Kido.
It was Kido. You're right.
Kido had the direct snap right there. And once again, they had him stopped about 2 yards, and he was able to shed a couple players off of his ankles and picked up a couple more yards. So went from being about a 2-yard gain to a 5-yard gain.
What lower body strength from Kido, too, because he had Braylon Muirlin, who was on his ankles, and he just kept pulling and fighting. 2nd down and 5 from their own 45 for the Huskies. Heavy set again. 1 H-back up. Direct snap. Heyer. He's going to do an end-around handoff. Claymont was ready for it. It's a tackle in the backfield for a loss, and breaking free off of the edge there
Number
for
50,
the Mustangs.
59.
Looked like it was Xavier Arthurs. Take it back. They say Jackson Jinks, but regardless, the Mustangs, a 1-yard loss on that play, on that run, on that end-around sweep. We've seen him try to do that a couple times.
Yeah, he did it a couple times right there, and I think Arthurs, he kind of is the one that kind of shedded his guy, and he stood his ground right there, and he made the initial hit.
3rd down and 6. 2 wide receivers split out far right. Tight end, H-back. 2 running backs in the backfield. Direct snap. Kido up the middle. He's got a hole. He's got a first down. Jumps over a tackler. Claymont's ripping at the ball as they enter into their territory. They're up to the 46-yard line. It's another First Federal first down, though, as Kido, great ball carrier vision again.
Yeah, and he's not fancy with it. He's taking the direct snap. He knows what gap he's going to hit, and he hits it and keeps right going forward. He don't dance. He's not fancy. He just plays smash mouth football, and that's why he gets 5 to 7 yards a pop.
Well, so far there's been 5 plays for the Huskies in the second half. 4 of them have gone to Kido. They'll bunch up again at the line. Kido's in the backfield. He's got McAfee to his right. Snap goes back. It goes directly to McAfee. McAfee now will cut from right to left. Now he'll work back to the center of the field. He's driven down to the ground. It looked like it was Camden McCall there who made the tackle, but that was not after another big gain, 8 yards that time.
Yeah, he got hit. He got hit about the 40-yard line, and he was able to bounce off of that hit, and then McCall had to finish him after 2 more yards.
Ball on the 38-yard line of Claymont. 6:50 showing here in the third quarter, a very fast-moving third quarter so far. Harrison Central clinging to a 1-point lead, looking to add to it. Direct snap. McAfee sweeps left, cuts to the middle at the hash marks. He got submarined, and I think they might have stopped him about a half-yard short of the first.
Yeah, he's going to be short of the first, and now it's going to come down to 3rd down. 3rd and looks to be a 1 yard.
We'll say it's a yard, but it's maybe 3/4 of a yard. So the ball will sit at the 37-yard line. 3rd down upcoming. The bell tolls. We're going to see low man wins on these kind of situations. You know it's going up the middle, Shannon.
Yeah, well, and Kido and McAfee are both out of the game right now.
Central gets set, direct snap. It's going to be Atkins. He's wrapped up initially, drives forward towards the line. I don't think he got there.
He didn't get it, but this is 4-down territory right here. The way they've been moving the ball, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Kido's already getting the play from the coach.
Hersey makes the tackle for Claymont. Initial contact was actually 1.5 yards in the backfield, but credit for Atkins, who fought all the way back to the line of scrimmage with 2 or 3 Mustangs on him. Huge 4th down upcoming. Claymont looking for another stand. Harrison Central wants to keep the drive alive. Kido's in the backfield. He's got Atkins split off to the right of him. Culbertson is the H-back. Direct snap. Kido right up the middle. He got swarmed, but he fell forward. Oh, is that close? But I think the second shove from Kido might be enough, and sure enough, they are signaling for a First Federal first down.
Yeah, I don't know who hit him initially in the hole, but Kido had enough leg power to make the pile fall forward, and he got, 1 yard, and he only needed 3/4 of a yard.
Needed 2 feet. He got 3 feet, roughly. Ball's on the 35 now. Jacob Kido has entered the ball game.
But you're the Mustangs. Right now you're winning the battle of the trenches, so now you got to get it right here in these 4 downs.
Culbertson motions from right to left. 2 running backs straight in the backfield. Direct snap. It's going to be a handoff from Michael Kido. There's nothing there. Jacob Kido still dancing. He lost more yards, and he'll be dropped at the 41, a loss of 6.
Yeah, a lot of that credit right there goes to Mullen right there. He's the one that got him out there, hit him, and made him change his direction. And nice job by the rest of the Mustangs pursuing to the ball, and they was able to wrap him up and stop him.
Officially, it's a loss of 5 instead of the 6. They gave him forward progress. 4.5 showing now in the third quarter. If you have not done so, get subscribed today to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get notified every single time we go live. Central goes up on the ball. One wide receiver out left, 2 H-backs, 2 running backs directly back. Direct snap. Kido looking for a block. He got blown up in the backfield but broke the tackle. Now he's breaking down the sideline, and he's close to a first down. That initial hit in the backfield would have been huge, but Kido ran right through it and got a big gain.
Play results in a first down for the Huskies.
And it looks like we have a player down for the Mustangs who jumps right back up. Thankfully, it was the player who made that initial contact in the backfield, Easton Hersey, the junior.
Yeah, he's holding his shoulder. Hopefully it's just a stinger and not a collarbone problem.
So the ball will now actually be marked at the 23-yard line. That was a 17-yard gain for Kido, and it is a First Federal first down. Huge play for Kido. He was absolutely stonewalled in the backfield, but ran right through the tackle.
Yeah, and then he did a nice job just tiptoeing down the sideline, and nobody could get a hand on him, and he was able to pick up that first down.
Central on the ball again. Straight up the middle. Kido looking for a lane, and he'll plunge forward into the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone as he just crosses over the 20-yard line. Nothing fancy from Harrison Central, just a lot of movement back and forth and great patience by these running backs to pick and choose their lanes.
And right now the big difference is the multiple running backs that they got. They got so many guys right now they're using these direct snaps to that they're able to go out and get big, long breaks and then come back in and stay fresh.
2nd down and 6. Claymont defense looking for a stand. Harrison Central chewing up some clock, looking to extend their lead. They're up 14-13, 3:20 in the third. Kido, hands off. It was actually Atkins. Gave it off to Jacob Kido, who nearly lost the football. Somehow held on to it, but he was dropped for another big loss as he goes backwards, losing about 6.
Charge for the Mustangs.
Yeah, nice play right there. The Mustangs was able to get in the backfield and get him. That was a big loss right there.
3rd down and 12. Huge down here for Harrison Central, and a player goes down for Claymont as we will have an official's timeout here due to injury. Big 3rd down upcoming. Big Z Sports will take a Cush Financial Group timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Welcome back into Claymont Stadium. It was Logan Arnold, the sophomore, who was shaken up, making his own way off the field right now. Always a good sign to see all these players getting back up under their own power, of course. The unfortunate part about football sometimes.
Yeah, you never want to see an injury, and you especially don't want to see one in week 1.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 12, 2:53 on the clock, 25-yard line of Claymont. Harrison Central has the ball as they will kind of split out their offense a little bit wider out. They've got 1 wide receiver out, 3 H-backs. Heyer's going to go back to pass, delivers up the middle, finds an open receiver who makes the grab and has a First Federal first down. Huge play for Harrison Central as they get deeper into the red zone, inch closer towards the goal line. Making that catch is the freshman Brady Henry.
Well, I was getting ready to say,
pardon me. Michael Stock, rather. I was looking at the Claymont roster.
I was getting ready to say, look for a pass right here because none of the running backs who were in was in that play right there. They were all standing on the sideline.
So Heyer to Stock, 13 yards, has them in business again. Harrison Central, a fresh set of downs, and they're happy to keep bleeding this clock. Direct snap. Kido up the middle, breaks the first initial contact, will get submarined under at about the 9-yard line, give him a gain of 3. It was quite the back and forth in terms of running backs in that first half, Shannon. But now not the case, as we have been getting a lot of Michael Kido. Now we got another injury timeout as a Central player goes down to the turf. So we'll go ahead and take another Cush Financial Group timeout. Big Z Sports will roll on with more high school football action right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back into Claymont Stadium as the Harrison Central player does make his way off the field now with just a little bit of help. Can't see who it is. We'll jump down to the sideline with Tim Plants. And Tim, you know, that was a big play for Harrison Central, the first down on that pass. I mean, they've been lulled to sleep, the Claymont defense, all game long. There's your time to pull it out.
Yeah, definitely. When you run the ball that often, you know you can catch the defense sleeping, if you could say that. And they did, and you know, a quick hitter right across the middle, and he got wide open, and nice first down for Harrison Central.
Well, you know, what's good for you is that we've cooled off quite a bit. I'm sure it's much more tolerable on the turf now.
Oh, this is so much better than it was earlier.
Thanks, Tim. As they're on the 9-yard line is Harrison Central, 2nd and 7. They can still get a first down. Kido has the direct snap, bobble out of his hands. He was looking to throw it maybe, but instead he just has to eat another big loss. And all of a sudden, Shannon, there's that momentum bug that keeps biting Harrison Central where they're rolling, but then a mistake kind of ruins that.
Yeah, that ball went high, and Kido took a step forward before he actually reached for the ball. And like I said, that was a big loss right now, and now it's 3rd down. But they got to keep their eyes on Kido right here, because every time they get down big right here, Kido makes a big play.
That was a loss of 9, and it makes it 3rd and 16. Ball moves back to the 18-yard line, still in the red zone. The bells are tolling again from Claymont Stadium. The Huskies break huddle and move up to the line. One wide receiver split out here on our near side. It's Blake Atkins. Direct snap. Heyer's going to roll straight to his right. A lot of pressure. Heaves it towards the goal line. He's got a man. Oh, and he is leveled. Tag team tackled as he'll go down at the 5-yard line. Nice gain of about 13. But what a hit.
Yeah, it was a big-time hit, but, you know, he held on to the ball, and that was his job, and he made an incredible catch right there. And now it's 4th down from the 4.5-yard line, and the way Harrison Central's been running the ball all night, you know, they're going to run it right here. They're going to give it to Kido and say, you know, take it in there. You know, they can still get a first down. All he's got to do is get inside the 2-yard line, and they'll get a first down.
Clock is under 30 seconds now. Play clock, though, only at 15, so Harrison Central has to run a play. It was a pickup of 13. It's 4th and 2 from the 4-yard line. Central's ready. Hires in the backfield. Kido to his left. Heavy set on the right. Direct snap. Kido plunges forward, still driving towards the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. Michael Kido makes it a 7-point game on his 4-yard touchdown plunge. Hire led the way for him.
Yeah, that was just all smash mouth football right there. He knew exactly where he was going. His offensive line did the job. They got the push. The Mustangs got to him, but he was able to just lunge forward and get the touchdown.
We come back to another big extra point here. Remember, there was an extra point blocked earlier in the game. The Huskies would be up 21-13 right now. As lining up again, it will be Claxon for the Huskies. Trenton Cole got the block off the edge before. He'll be looking to do it again. Snap is back. Kick is on the way. It is up, and it looks good, and it is, as it's now a 21-13 ball game. Harrison Central extends their lead. 13 seconds showing in the 3rd. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports has more high school football coming back right after this.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Welcome back to Claymont Stadium, 21-13. Harrison Central leads Claymont in this first week of high school football in 2024. Kickoff is deep. It's going to go into the hands of Bailey, who bobbles it at the 15. He'll now work left, looking for a blocker. Doesn't find anybody, but he'll break a couple tackles. He'll turn the corner at the 25, now up to the 30. He'll get up almost to the 33-yard line. And another nice return for Bailey.
Dude, he did that all himself because I think everybody missed the block. He had about 7 guys bearing down on him, and he had to take the long way to get all the way over here, and he did a nice job trying to turn the corner right there, but they got just a piece of him.
Today's presentation of high school football brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. For all your propane supplier needs, contact TMK. We'll be starting off this drive at the 34-yard line. So much time still left in this game. 4 seconds in the third. We still got a whole quarter to go. It's still a toss-up right now.
Yeah, been an outstanding game right now, and I see Drew Fox just come off the sideline, and he's laying down here on the field.
There's been a lot of cramping issues in this game for a lot of players. It certainly looked like that was what was going on for him. So Searcy's in the backfield with McMurrow. They have an H-back off to the right side. Direct snap to McMurrow. He'll drive, and he'll get leveled at about the line of scrimmage, and he got dropped by Dylan Walters. Walters, the big end, taking him to the turf.
And that'll end the third quarter.
That will take us on to the fourth quarter. Hold your fours in the air. We're going to find out who's going to win this grudge match between Claymont and Harrison Central. The Huskies up by 8. Stick around. 12 minutes more of high school football's on the way after this.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Fourth quarter is here, 21-13 from Claymont Stadium. It is Mustangs ball, 2nd down and 10 from their own 34. Play action fake out of the shotgun. McMurrow, a lot of pressure, steps out of it, has to wrap up with the ball. He is dropped in the backfield by about 3 different Huskies defenders. I don't know who you give credit to on the sack there. There was a whole lot in the backfield. Kane Dunkel was back there, as well as Landon Thomas.
Yeah, Nolan did a nice job right there. He got away from one, but then he kind of stepped around, and his lineman got in the road of him. He had to move away from his lineman, and the Harrison Central players just kind of stayed with him, and they would end up wrapping him up right there.
3rd down and long, 16 officially. 3 wide receivers on the right side of McMurrow, who has 1 running back off to his right. Looks like Searcy. 1 wide receiver out wide to the left. McMurrow, straight drop. Looking in the middle of the field. He'll now work right. He'll heave it. He's got a man deep. Just overshot him, though. He had Jackson Jinks open all the way down at the other 25-yard line, probably overshot him by about 2 yards.
Yeah, Jinks did a nice job right there getting the step on him, and Nolan just kind of put a little too much into it right there.
Trenton Cole will now line up for the punt, try to flip field position. Back is the always dangerous, as we've already learned, Cam McAfee for the Huskies. Cole gets the snap and puts his leg into it, kind of gets it off to the right side, end-over-end kick, will bounce out of bounds at about the 40-yard line of Harrison Central, and that's where they'll take over. Truth be told, Shannon, probably not a bad idea to kick away from McAfee like that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't kick to him. He's had such big runs on you today. Now your defense has got to step up.
Not what the doctor ordered, though. If you're a Claymont fan, a 3-and-out. We'll see if Harrison Central is able to grind more clock. That is something that they are so good at, and especially with an 8-point lead, they got to be feeling good. 11 minutes show on the clock here in this final frame.
Jump over here to the Kimball Company scoreboard. Green is up on Dover, 24-14. New Philadelphia has taken the lead back from Louisville, 12-7. Indian Valley up on Akron Elliott, 51-0. Garraway up on Garraway defeats Riverview, 56-0.
One wide receiver out wide. Kido has trouble with the direct snap, but he's got a hole as there was some great edge blocking. They set it for Kido, who now breaks free. Kido cuts back to the middle of the field, and it's going to be a house call. Michael Kido goes from his own 39-yard line, works all the way right, cuts through a couple different tackles, and ends up in the end zone for 6.
Yeah, 61-yard touchdown run right there by Kido. And like you said, he came over there. It looked like Claymont was going to have the edge, and the guys out on the edge did a nice job picking up their blocks right there. The Mustangs over pursued a little bit, and he came back across the field and took it to the house for 61 yards.
What a big-time play. Of course, our replays on our YouTube live stream brought to you by Wayne Dorr. And you might have just seen that big run from Kido, who widens this lead to 2 touchdowns for Harrison Central. Traxton gets his leg into it, and his extra point is perfect, making it a 28-13 ball game. What a turn of events there as Michael Kido opens up this game and might have put the Huskies up by enough, but we'll have to wait and see. Still plenty of football to play, 10:46 showing. Mustangs ball when Big Z Sports returns right after this.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
28-13 is the Harrison Central lead over Claymont. After this kickoff, we will check in with Tim Plants down on the sideline after that home run shot for Kido, who goes 61 yards to pay dirt. That's back-to-back drives now for Harrison Central that they have struck quickly. That's exactly what the doctor ordered if you're a Huskies fan. Traxton puts his leg into it. It is a short kick, but we've got a whistle, and it looks like someone was offside, took off a little too early.
Flag on the play.
We'll jump over here and get the Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard updates. Newcomerstown in the fourth quarter leads Bern Union 42-7. Malvern up on Valley Christian in the fourth quarter 29-0. Ridgewood all over Coshocton 42-2 in the third quarter. Carrollton in a battle with East Liverpool. That game is in the third quarter. Carrollton leads 14-13. Stroudsburg in the fourth quarter leads Rittman 15-14. And a good one up in Tusky Valley, or up in Zorville, as Tusky Valley and Waynedale are tied at 29 in the third quarter.
A lot of great games going on in Z Country for sure.
And then last night we had opened our season up at Sandy Valley, and Fairless got the win 21-14 over the Cardinals.
So we'll try it again, this time just a little bit further back. Traxton will put it in the air from the 35. And he will line drive it on the ground. Rolling kick there is going to go into the hands of a new returner, Dane Fawcett, who's back for Claymont. He's got a hole, and he's across midfield, and he'll get dropped at the Harrison Central 49. Fawcett coming into the game as Fox is still on the sideline, and he goes, hey, I know how to re-energize my sideline.
Yeah, and Fawcett, he didn't do nothing fancy. He caught it on the run. He went right up the middle, and he's trying to think, which way should I cut? Well, the sea stayed parted, and he just took it across the 50-yard line.
Sometimes the path of least resistance is the best path, right, Shannon? So
I was going to say, well, there was no resistance, and he went.
Yeah. Well, least resistance or no resistance. It's either way. So here comes the Claymont offense again. They find themselves down by 15, 10:39 showing on the clock. Claymont could use a big play here. Get themselves right back into this ball game. Drew Fox remains on the sideline, so it'll be Dravon Searcy who is in the backfield with McMurrow. Tight end off the right side of the line, 2 wide receivers that side. McMurrow's going to pitch it out, and it's going to be Fawcett with a massive hole on the end around. He's got a first down and a little bit more as Harrison Central was caught off guard. Claymont with that little pitch back to Fawcett. He came out of nowhere.
And I'm going to tell you what, good thing Fawcett has speed right there. He got that pitch and he got around that end. There were 2 Harrison Central guys over there unblocked who had an eye on him, but he just outran him and got around the corner. So Fawcett, that little spark plug they need right now.
16-yard gain, and you saw he went right around the big bear paw of Dylan Walters off the end. So now Claymont lines back up. Same set as they had before. Tight end right, 2 wide receivers right, 1 on the far side. McMurrow has a running back to his right. Down the field, McMurrow's going to take a shot towards the end zone. He's got a man, just overthrew him again. As that's about the 3rd or 4th time tonight we have seen a Claymont receiver beat their defender, but McMurrow just couldn't quite put it on the money.
Yeah, he's got just a little bit too much on every pass tonight. Out over him just about a yard and a half. But Fawcett out here got a nice jump, and he was wide open, but the play was designed to go that way, and McMurrow never seen him.
Fawcett's going to line up in the slot here on the right side with 2 wide receivers. Tight end up on the line, 1 wide receiver left. Actually 2 tight ends because McMurrow has an empty backfield. McMurrow gets the call from the sideline, fakes the snap. Hard count. Now he's going to do it a straight draw. McMurrow up the middle, and there's nothing doing. And breaking in off the edge and making the tackle that time was Kane Dunkel, who just read that perfectly.
Yeah, McMurrow hit the line of scrimmage, and Harrison Central did a nice job. They had all the gaps filled right there. He had nowhere to go. Now that's going to bring up a big 3rd down from behind the sticks.
It's listed as 3rd and 11 on the scoreboard. Looks like he lost about 2. Ball's at the 35-yard line. McMurrow with an empty set again. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. McMurrow, straight drop. He's got a free blitzer who slams him to the ground. And taking him down hard that time was Bo Rinks.
With the stop.
Yeah, he never seen him coming. He come off the right side of the field over there, and he was untouched, like you said. He had a dead beat on him.
Terrible feeling as a quarterback knowing you got a free blitzer coming right at you, and that was a loss of 10. Now on 4th down, Trenton Cole will come on. Well, take that back. It looks like they've got McMurrow still out there. Thought they were going to try to have Cole pooch it, but maybe they're just going to try to get a couple yards and think of it as an arm punt, Shannon?
Well, the thing is, you're down 2 scores with 8:45 to go in the game. They got to try to make something happen here. They can complete it to at least the 30.
They're going to try that end around again to Fawcett. He's got an edge, but there's going to be a flag, and Fawcett's going to get nowhere near the first down as he's shoved out of bounds, and there was a pretty clear hold as well. It is going to be Huskies' ball, and now another flag comes flying in well after the whistle. We'll see what happened there if somebody said something they shouldn't have.
Well, it came in from this guy clear back here, so he's seen something. He didn't hear anything.
Referees will confer. Coach Hayes from Harrison Central is out there listening as they are over on the Central sideline. Now, Shannon, here's the big thing. If that goes on a Husky, that's a first down, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a personal foul.
So we will see. Coach Hayes still standing out there with the officials as they get ready to make their first call. The first flag has to be a hold on Fawcett when he was going off the outside. His outside blocker grabbed and hugged somebody.
Well, we do know this one here is going to be a dead ball foul because the play was well over. If they say it was a dead ball, then
I don't know what would be then. Still get an explanation. Coach Hayes puts his headset back on, walks back to his sideline. Officials still conferring about it. Now here comes the head ref, and sure enough, it is a hold. Almost looks like maybe an illegal block in the back. That penalty is declined, so it looks like the next one will be against Claymont as a personal foul, and it will. That'll move the Huskies even further down the field now, Shannon.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to take that. It's going to be 4th down and a bus trip.
In the back call against the Mustangs, and then a
I mean, now you have to punt it.
Call against the Mustangs.
Well, if nothing else for Claymont, it does make a punt slightly easier. You can really uncork it if you're Cole, because he will be – the line of scrimmage is now all the way back at the Claymont 41-yard line. We started this drive at the Central 33-yard line. So here comes Claymont back out again, as well as Harrison Central. And it actually doesn't look like they have Cole back there. I take that back. It would be Harrison Central ball, Shannon, as that was a dead ball after change of possession. So our mistake on that.
That's right. 4th down, they declined. They declined that penalty, so that means that play was live.
So they will go to the Claymont 41-yard line, is where Harrison Central will start off this drive. E.J. Keener, the tight end, now lined up on the left side, tight for Central. Direct snap is going to go into the hands and straight up the middle, and breaking free is number 6 for the Huskies. He'll go out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Bo Rinks, his first carry of the game.
Yeah, this is where you might be down by 2 scores, but the Mustangs here, they can't hang their heads. You got to dig in right here. You don't want to let them get into the end zone again, but you know that play right there just looked too easy.
16 yards, in fact, at the end of it. Make it 15 yards as they marked him out at the 26-yard line. So the Huskies fans behind their team. 15-point lead, looking to add for more, or looking for more rather, with 8:30 to go in this ballgame. Of course, after the show, stick around. We'll have our post-game talk about how this one shaped out in week 1 of the high school football season. We'll give away our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And have so many more good things to come. Of course, you can always stay tuned to 99.9 immediately following the game for the most comprehensive post-game around, as Big Z Sports brings you updates for all of our area teams.
A quick Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update. New Philadelphia still leads Louisville 12-7 in the 4th quarter. Green still leads Dover 24-14 in the 4th quarter. Indian Valley is a winner 51-8 over Akron Elliott. Garraway is a winner over Riverview 56-0. Newcomerstown's a winner 42-7 over Bern Union.
Heavy formation again, direct snap. It's going to be Rinks, who's going to go to the right side. Gets a nice lead block from Atkins, and he'll break free, but he'll only be able to plunge forward for about 4 there, as he had a little bit of daylight, but Rinks saw that seal off rather quickly.
Couple more scores here as Malvern is now up 29-8 over Valley Christian in the 4th quarter. Ridgewood is a winner over Coshocton 42-2. Carrollton and East Liverpool still in the 4th quarter. Carrollton leads 14-13. Rittman has taken the lead on Stroudsburg in the 4th quarter 22-15. Waynedale has taken the lead in the 4th quarter over Tuskegee Valley 35-29.
Thank you for that, Shannon. Good stuff. We knew that this first week was going to have a lot of great games. 1 wide receiver left. Still pretty heavy formation here with H-backs and tight ends. Direct snap straight up the middle. Big hole, and lunging forward is another ball carrier for the Huskies, and another First Federal first down. That looked like it was Atkins.
McAfee, the ball carrier.
Take it back. It was McAfee.
Searcy with the tackle for the Mustangs.
It's hard to tell sometimes, Shannon. They cycle in so many different running backs in that backfield.
No, you was right. It was Atkins.
Was I? Okay.
Yep, you was right.
See, I should trust my gut is what you're saying.
Yeah, it was 21 Atkins. He got tackled, and then he just ran off the field.
10-yard gain. They're in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Central looking to put a bow on this one. Cutting from right to left and making another nice gain down to the 7-yard line is McAfee.
With the carry, Searcy again with the tackle. 2nd down for Harrison Central.
Of course, if you have not done so, be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms as well for the latest scoring updates, highlight videos, and so much more. Under 6 minutes to go here in the 4th. This is exactly what we said Central can do to you, though, Shannon. They can just grind you out for a full game and take your willpower at the end.
Yeah, like I said, they're just so big up front, and they got so many running backs. They just pretty much grind it until there's a nice stop by the Mustangs.
McAfee's blown up in the backfield by Mullen. Looked like he was the first one there.
Yeah, Mullen was the first one there. He did a nice job. Got some help by, looked like number 12, Saxon Giamenti, yes. Giamenti.
So the ball now placed back at the 15. 3rd down and long upcoming for the Huskies.
Atkins coming in. McAfee going out.
So many substitutions and changes for Harrison Central. A lot of motion, a lot of movement for them. Just try to get you out of your lanes. As it's a handoff, direct snap, straight up the middle for Kido, who got himself back into the game, and he only got about one.
Yeah, Camden McCall looks like I got to him first.
Camden McCall's a name we've been calling out a lot in the middle of the defense all night long, Shannon.
Yeah, he's put in a lot of work this offseason. Got in the weight room, and it shows tonight. I mean, he's been around all night long.
So 4th, we'll call it 11. Ball is on the Claymont 13. Harrison Central, of course, short yardage situation here, or at least this far down towards the goal line, are going for it and seeing if they can punch one in. Now would be a bad idea for your, it's a little bit tighter quarters, but maybe throwing back in the middle in the seam.
Yeah, well, the quarterback's out, so they're going to call a timeout. They had Atkins, Kido, and McAfee in there.
So I guess they weren't thinking about a throw. It is a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take 30 seconds along with them. We'll be back coming up here shortly. Harrison Central leads Claymont 28-13, 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Up here we go. Welcome back into Claymont Stadium. 28-13, Harrison Central leads, looking to put a capper on this one. They're actually going to line up now for their own 30-yard field goal, Shannon, as they took the timeout after lining up to look like they were going for it, and they said, you know what, Thraxton, the sophomore, go out there and give it a try. 30-yarder as Thraxton lines up, puts his leg into it. It looks like it's not going to have the distance, and it doesn't, as it'll fall just short of the goalpost, so it'll stay a 15-point ball game.
A quick Bear Carpet One score update. Up in Zorville, Tusky Valley has come back in the 4th quarter and tied that game with Waynedale, 35-35.
You know, coming into that matchup, we didn't necessarily think of an offensive showing, but both those teams putting it in the end zone.
Well, you think about it, both those teams, both of them got brand new coaches. A former Indian Valley player and assistant coach, Jesse Canner, up at Waynedale. Taylor up at Tusky Valley.
Coming out of Malvern.
Coming out of Malvern as assistant. They were looking to change the way they did things at those programs. Tusky Valley had a lot of linemen coming back, so they were happy about that. I'm not really sure what Waynedale had coming back, but it turned out to be a good ball game in Zorville.
4 minutes to go. Claymont still fighting in this one. McMurrow's going to step up out of the pass rush. He'll throw it towards the sideline and airmailed it just a little long out of the reach of Bailey. Incomplete, and will move to 2nd down and 10. McMurrow, Shannon, is showing off the arm tonight, but unfortunately it's just been a little bit too much for him.
Yeah, and he had a great offseason in the 7-on-7s. They did a lot of stuff, and he had a lot of success. And tonight he's just missing his targets a little bit. But like you said, he throws a nice ball. He's just the timing is off tonight.
3 wide receivers right, 1 left, running back to the right in Searcy off of the hip of McMurrow. He'll go back to pass, another straight drop. Looking deep down the field. He's going to heave it up down the field to Golick. Has to play defensive back, and he does a good job. Take that back. It wasn't Golick. It was actually Logan Arnold who's back out on the field. He had to knock it out of the hands of the defensive back. Great defensive play out of him.
Yeah, that one looked like it came out of McMorrow's hand, just a little funny right there. Looked like it had a little bit of a wobble to it.
That was Colton Rudder. Nope, take it back. It was Dunkel again at corner who was defending. He was kind of camping under it, waiting for it. Arnold realized that and had to turn around and give it a right hook. So 3rd down and 10. Same formation for the Mustangs in the shotgun, single back set. McMurrow gets the call from the sideline, claps, gets the snap, straight drop. Pressure coming from both edges. He's going down again as a whole host of Harrison Central Huskies drag him to the turf all the way back at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, as soon as he did his drop and he got back, the pocket collapsed pretty quick, and he tried to step forward, but the Huskies did a nice job closing up the front of the pocket also.
It'd be a loss of 7. 4th down, and they'll send Trenton Cole out to boot it deep. 3:15 showing on the clock. Certainly looks like the Huskies are going to be victorious here in week 1 of the high school football season and start off on the right foot. For both these teams, Shannon, positives. There were definitely positives for both of them. Plenty to work on for both sides, too.
Yeah. But another quick Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update. Strasburg has come back to tie Rittman 22-22 in the 4th quarter.
Back and forth we go. Cole gets a beautiful punt that's going to take a Claymont roll. It's picked up by McAfee at his own 45. He'll look for a corner. Now he'll go all the way to the sideline, dance around, still looking for room, and finally decides to give himself up and will go out of bounds at about the 47. All that moving back and forth maybe got him 2 extra yards.
Yeah, nice job by Cole right there to get it kicked over his head. He did a nice job fielding it as he was running towards it, and sometimes you got to watch you out-kick your coverage a little bit like that, and they can make some things happen, but Mustang defenders did a nice job forcing him to the sideline, got him to step out.
So it looks like they are going to give him the 45 instead of the 47. 2:42 showing on the clock. 28-13 is your score. As we mentioned before, get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Hey, our coverage isn't done just with a Friday night. We got a special game coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, with triple header this weekend.
TCC will play host to Conotton Valley. Of course, you can find that only on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. As out of the backfield, it will be higher straight up the middle, and he will be dropped. Actually, it might have been Dunkel. I couldn't even tell who's back there. Rinks, I'm sorry. He'll do the direct snap himself and take it up 2 yards further. If you have not done so as well, check out our social media platform with all of our full schedule on our Facebook page. WTUZ and WJER teaming up under Big Z Sports' banner. And Shannon, you've been doing this for a while. Have you ever seen a schedule quite like the one we got this year?
That is a massive schedule right there, and hats off to Adam and Amy and Jared and all those guys who pulled all this thing together, and all the sponsors who make it happen for these athletes.
Rinks up the middle. He gets a big hole, and he's got a first down as he'll take it across midfield up to the 44-yard line of Claymont, as you can give him a 9-yard gain on that one. And speaking of some of those sponsors that Shannon was mentioning, today's presentation brought to you by DAC Vitamins and Minerals, TMK Valley Propane, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Novellus. Stick around because your postgame is coming up, and all these players get to power up with chocolate milk. Thanks to Smith Dairy, Bueller's, and the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. We do so today in remembrance of the late Doug Wills as well, a great partner of our station for so many years. And, of course, they're at Bueller's. Straight up the middle again on a direct snap. And a gain of about 5. That time it looked like it was higher, which might be the first time we've seen him carry the ball today, Shannon.
I mean, he don't have a reason to carry it when you got the running backs that you got. Keep your quarterback fresh in case he's ever got to really throw and air it out.
1 minute showing on the clock. Central happy to bleed this one down. Once this game is over, the teams shake hand. We'll see if Tim Plants from our sideline can catch up with head coach Anthony Hayes for Harrison Central, as his team is going to cap off week 1 with a win, and we got a false start here on the edge. Somebody in the backfield was leaning just a bit too much, Shannon. You and I saw it. They tried to do the no, don't move.
Yeah, you see him start waving his arms. He don't want to fall forward, and he takes that step just a little bit too soon. And Coach Hayes is just sitting there thinking, we're 42 seconds away from running this clock out. We're going to get called for a penalty.
Do not miss any of the post-game action. Stay tuned with 99.9, or if you're watching on our YouTube live stream, head over to 99.9 and catch up with the Big Z Sports post-game show, because we will be telling you about all the area scores. Couple games going down to the wire, as Harrison Central will take a knee. And if I'm doing the play clock right here, that should do it, Shannon. So the Huskies are going to be victorious in Week 1, fending off the home Claymont Mustangs, and they do so in hard-nosed fashion. There are going to be a lot of sore bodies from both sides after this game when they go home and wake up tomorrow morning. Yeah,
this was a very physical game. Like we said, it was going to be hard-hitting, and I know some of these Mustang players are hanging their heads, but listen, you was in this game for a long, long time, and it kind of just got away from you a little bit right there in the fourth quarter by the hard running by Kido, and got to fix those missed tackles and stuff, but an outstanding performance by the guys up front for Harrison Central. They made the hole so their running backs could get the job done.
Both of these sides, both these coaching staffs said that this game was going to be won or lost in the trenches, and that certainly was true, as Harrison Central seemed to get the job done where it mattered most, right there with the big hog mollies up front. 28-13. Stick around. We got post-game action on the way, as we'll see if Tim Plants can catch up with head coach Anthony Hayes for the Huskies. As starting off the year with the wins, always a good thing, but we know Coach Hayes is going to have plenty that he's going to want to talk about.
Yeah, I seen Coach Hayes take a turn right there, but he went back to talk to a Mustang player that was hurt right there, and I didn't know Timmy was going to be able to grab him real quick, but he's sending his players down towards the one end of the field.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if we can get Coach. And on top of that, we'll go through our final stats. Michael Kido with a huge game. Plenty of good outputs as well from other guys like Blake Atkins, Cam McAfee, Jacob Kido with some great efforts defensively as well. I don't think defensively, outside of a few missed tackles and such, you could ask for much more, Shannon.
No, I mean, outstanding game right there for all the Harrison Central running backs right there. They did a great job all night long, and the lower body strength of those guys has really made the big difference in this game right here. They were able to break tackles when they shouldn't have been able to break tackles, and they were dragging players. And like I said, with that many running backs running in and out of the game, they were able to stay fresh all night long. So they got a good thing rolling out there in Harrison Central here in Week 1.
They certainly do. We'll go ahead and take a Cush Financial Group timeout. When we return, we will have Coach Hayes and our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game presentation. Final score 28-13. The Huskies take down the Mustangs. Stay tuned. Big Z Sports will roll on with more high school football coverage after this.
Take a second to step outside of your daily life and breathe. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District brings that perfect break from a busy life and great destinations for relaxing, camping, fishing, hiking, family-friendly activities, and so much more. Atwood and Tappan Lakes also have new campsites with full hookup connections and full-service marinas. Reserve your adventure now at mwcd.org. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District would also like to congratulate all of the area athletes on a great season.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, They really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Started out the season 1-0. First half, you were moving the ball down the field, just couldn't punch it in. Second half, you started out great and just kind of continued from there. What do you take away from the win?
Well, I guess for us, it's the second half was a different game for us. Challenged our kids at halftime. The first half, we made silly mistakes. The ball on the ground, penalty. Claymont, they played very hard and did a nice job for football. Challenge. We told them we were going to be physical in the second half, run the ball as many times as we're allowed to, and we did that and kind of iced the game.
That's a great win, Coach. Congratulations tonight. I'm going to speak to your player as you requested, so congratulations, Coach.
Well, it is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, and I'll have Tim walk a little bit closer. Had a little mic problems there, but nothing too bad. We did hear Coach Hayes very happy. He said, don't waste too much time on me, and that's what you expect out of a coach who is very proud of his athlete. None other than our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. It has to be the senior. 25 totes, 196 yards, 3 big touchdowns. Tim, you got Michael Kido.
I do have him down here. Michael, excellent game tonight. Like I was just talking to you about, you guys have a lot of weapons, but you kind of led the charge for the team. What do you think about the overall victory tonight?
It's a good victory. We came here with a game plan, run the ball. Tried to do that first half, it kind of worked, and the second half we did a lot better. I just followed my line, occurred to my line, and yeah.
So I see that you guys, you utilize quite a few different running backs. Does that keep you fresher? Is that the game plan, or you have that many weapons where you guys just feel that you can attack with anyone?
I mean, it's a little bit of both. You got me, you got Blake, Cameron, you got Bo who comes in, and yeah, it does help me to catch my breath a little bit. But we're all good enough to just run the ball.
That's a great problem to have. Congratulations tonight. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you for that, Tim, and a big thank you to Michael Kido, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, as we've got his T-shirt for him. We'll get him that from McInturf Realty. Super calm, cool, collected, exactly what you expected after you watched how he handled himself on the field.
Yeah, the thing is, he said that keeps him fresh, and he just ran for almost 200 yards, and he don't even sound like he's out of breath.
Yeah, not at all. Well, we have to give a big thank you as well to all of our sponsors from throughout this game. And, of course, what all these players now get to do, Shannon, power up with chocolate milk.
Yeah, they get to power up with chocolate milk. And remember, it's of Doug Wills. After tonight's game, Smith Dairy, Bueller's, and Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers will be providing players ice-cold chocolate milk, the official drink of the OHSAA, packed with carbohydrates to provide energy, protein to help refuel, repair, and grow muscles, fluids to rehydrate, and vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies the players will power up.
Thank you for that, Shannon. As we'll step aside, and when we return one final time, we will put a bow on everything, pay our final bills here, so to speak. We'll kick it back to the station. Stay tuned with Big Z Sports.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Novelis Urixville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They are currently hiring general laborers and equipment operators. Pay starts up to $22.50 per hour with industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Urixville, or call 330-663-3961. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
One final time from Claymont Stadium here on this Football Friday. Week 1 of the high school football season rolls on, and it's the Harrison Central Huskies who pick up the 28-13 victory over the Claymont Mustangs. As you already heard from our McInturf Realty player of the game, it was Michael Kido, the senior, 25 carries, 196 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's the unofficial count because that's Shannon Thomas and I's stat lines that we keep. We try to do our best with that, but Kido, huge game from him. Great game out of the backfield for a lot of the Huskies players. For the Mustangs, plenty of things to be happy about, to build on, but they will still be hunting for their first win of the season entering Week 2. Be sure to stay tuned at 99.9. We've got post-game action coming up. We'll tell you about all the area scores. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel as well. And thank you all for joining us for today's presentation of high school football. For Tim Plants and Shannon Thomas, I'm Nick McWilliams. We'll be back at a high school near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one, Big Z Sports.